get into doing a list, I actually want to go over the Cyberpunk.
Wait, just do you mind if I ask you one more question?
Yeah, what's up?
Uh, where do you get like the cable mods, like the different colored cables? Like if I want white ones,
Cable mod.
is it literally just cablemod.com or something like that?
Just Google cable mod. Yeah, they have a store where you can
Oh,
buy
okay.
cables. You can buy extensions as well, or you can buy separate kits if you just want white. But if you want
Um,
custom, yeah, cable mod.
and do I buy the like how do I go about purchasing?
It
Do I
tells
buy
you
sleeves or do I
tells you how to
buy
do
cable?
everything on the site. Yep.
Oh, does it? Okay, thanks.
Yep.
All right, see ya.
All right. So we can ignore this. This is not super or anything.
Yo, so do I ask my question in the chat? How does this work? My bad.
Just put your question down in the
Okay.
bug. Pretty cool. Here, let's see VRAM usage. Ooh, 4K plus ray tracing uses almost 10 gigs of VRAM. Well, allocates. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Oh,
Not a huge difference. 80. Good stuff.
Aegis.
Oh, they don't list art. Interesting. Not as interesting as I'd have hoped, but fine. Cool.
Aegis.
Up.
Is the B550 compatible with a Ryzen 5 2600?
Nope.
Okay.
Nice.
Anything that I can upgrade that is used, I am hoping more storage. Okay. I mean, you can get anything used, but
I like preferred, yeah.
I wouldn't really upgrade anything. This is a fine build.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to like sell your GPU because it's probably going for like 400, 450 right now. If you want to sell your GPU and get like a, I don't know, 3070 or something, that's fine. But besides that, this is fine. Yeah. Nothing much to change here.
Yeah.
Yes, you are German mac and cheese. What's up? Welcome. The VC is dead? Yeah, because no one needs help today, dude. I'm like calling people and like I'm not even calling that many people. They're just like, what's the risk of buying RAM used? RAM is one of the best parts to buy used actually. Not so bad.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't buy RAM. Your list is fine. Hey, hey Scoot dude, what's up? Wow, this guy's being okay. Oh, rip. It's okay. I can add you to the regular list. The bot's kind of anal about votes. I gotta change that. 1 second. Go to Firefox here. Yeah, add you to the regular. Come on. No? Do that? Okay. Whatever. Uh, regulars. German Mac. Add on boot as well.
Oh, all right, that's cool. We've got to talk. I think I was on stream when I didn't want to be on stream. I'm gonna ask you to please delete that bot.
Oh no, you weren't snoring on stream. I ended stream like way before you were snoring.
That he was streaming, so we've got to do something.
No. You're fine. I'm streaming now, but no, you were fine. You're fine.
Yeah, yeah. Send an MP3 file. Send it in Aegis quotes. And
Oh my god. Les Skull has a you recorded Cubex snoring? That's hella cute.
have you made sound bites yet?
Thanks NACS for the follow.
Yeah, wait. Actually, we need to ask Cloud if he's made sound bites yet.
No. He's like, no. Don't have to talk this.
Oh fuck, I forgot to change my nickname.
This guy's like, is Newegg a scam site? I've read reviews about Newegg stealing money, stealing my packages. Any advice on how to get the new GPUs? Be patient. The best way to do it is just to wait, honestly. Like, don't spend too much time like trying your best and like wasting your time, spending a lot of effort on trying to get cards when everyone else is. If you wait about a month, they should be a lot easier to get. So, just increase your chances that way. Just chill in the meantime. Especially if you already have a computer and you're like chilling. No need to rush. Fuck. My throat. Bad. It is bad. Bad, my dude. Okay. Dude, I'm gonna have to warn myself for spam because I'm just spamming the join VC message every single channel, dude. Frick.
That's not right.
Frick.
I'm in voice chat too. Pull me in.
Wait, is he actually? Oh wait.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, why do people join voice chat? Why do people join the second one, the first one? Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see that. My bad.
All right. What's up, dude? Put your channel. Sorry. Put your message in the voice chat text channel. It's the second one from the bottom. It's above the music channel. Put your question there. Repost it, and we'll talk about your question.
I bet.
Oh. Numax is theorizing about SSDs. This sounds interesting.
What's up?
We're talking about victim caches.
Damn. When caches be playing the victim. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I looked it up on Wikipedia. First sentence. Cache that has been evicted. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah, dude, that's very inappropriate. The landlord cache. The
Dude,
cache,
they paid their bills to be there.
they paid their bills and
gotta leave.
they just got evicted. Exactly. Okay.
No, that list isn't half bad.
Alright.
It's a well, you're still paying it for 700K. I mean,
All right, let's see.
500 gigabyte SSDs aren't that
Is
different.
this a good build for a good build for a friend? Let's see.
Alright.
Very good.
Whoa. No, stop it, dude. Oh.
What's wrong? Like, what should I
You-
change?
For this budget, you could do 10400 plus 3080, or preferably 10400 plus 3060 Ti.
No, he already got a 3060 Ti, that's why.
Great. Okay, then do a 10400 build instead. I suppose you could do 5600X as well, but I just do 10400.
Get it over with. Unless you're on the Micro Center.
No, we don't have one. The F or just the regular one?
The regular is cheaper right now, especially because you're going for
Wait,
a 460
he
board anyway.
He wants to stream too
That's not gonna change
and
anything.
edit, and he edits videos. Alright.
That still's not gonna change anything really.
Alright.
Editing videos you might wanna switch to a 5600X, but that's kind of hard to find. So unless you want to wait for that, just do 10400.
Alright.
Yeah.
Wait, it said it's like only a $1 difference between the F and the regular.
Right now?
That's what it
Yesterday
says.
The 10400 was like $15 cheaper. Let me check.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just make you a list.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh
Never
yeah,
mind.
okay. Yeah.
I don't know why it was popping up like that.
10400 went up in price. That's okay. I'm gonna drop the cooler. That's actually kind of cheap for the B460M Pro 4. You want Cyberpunk 2077 torrent? No, I'm okay. I have the source for that already. Like someone sent it to me. We'll put the DS3H AC in case you need Wi-Fi. It's a pretty decent board. That RAM is kind of
Yeah, he got an Ethernet cord.
is Ethernet. Okay, great. I mean, you may as well. It's like still a fine board for here.
What?
Wait, why am I putting 480? I'm actually stupid. Okay, we'll just get this ADATA XPG Z1 kit. And then
Is there
we'll
a
do
good 8-core processor?
not really. Not that I'd put in this budget.
All right.
Unless you can go to Micro Center.
Wait.
But if we went to Micro Center, which one we might be able to?
Well, you gotta weigh the price between gas and savings.
Yeah, we don't live that far. We live like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Whatever. You're not gonna save that much. You'll save like $40, I guess. Yeah.
So we might as well just order all.
Whatever. Okay. Anyway, here's your list. Okay. Cool. Oh shit, I forgot. If you're new to this voice channel, I am streaming this voice channel on Twitch and YouTube, so if you say something, just be aware you're being streamed.
All right.
Alright. I just want to know what I should get first off my list. The only thing I have right now is a case. Generally, you should try and get everything near the same time. Yeah, I wouldn't try to get certain things first unless they're on a really big sale, which I don't think there's anything on a really crazy sale right now. I haven't checked BAPC yet. Usually, kind of obvious. Low in price.
You're streaming on Twitch and YouTube, you said? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
Yep.
All right.
Ow, fuck. Eyeball. Don't fuck my eyeball. Ow. Alright. Let's see how this goes.
Does that cooler, like the stock cooler, does it get loud or?
No,
be good?
it's fine.
If you were to get a CPU cooler for it, what would you change?
I'd get like the cheap ID cooling air cooler, so the SE224XT is pretty good.
The S what? Sorry, I didn't.
SE224XT.
Alright.
That's a yikes. That has a 3100 in it. That's not even in stock. Yikers. Hold on. I'm gonna try and pull some more people in here. We're gonna have a party in here. We're gonna have. Okay. Cool. So close to a feckin' age level. Your Twitch. It's if you click on my Discord profile, if you just click on it, it should show that I'm streaming. I think I linked my YouTube to my Discord, but I'm not quite sure. Wrong.
Alright, well I appreciate it. Peace out.
Yeah, dude. Okay. Do you have any thoughts on the ID cooling Frostflow? Whether or not it will make a lot of water noise. My other option is gold black. Here's my opinion. Unless you really like how that AIO looks, I say this a lot. Unless you really like how that AIO looks, I'd probably sell the AIO, because especially if it's new in box, you could probably make a decent buck off of it, like maybe $100 or something. And then, especially if you have a CPU that doesn't need a 360 rad. Like if you have a 5600X, or if you have literally any relevant CPU right now, the 212 black is fine. Okay, that's borderline. A 5800X, I mean, I guess try it with the 212 black, and if you're getting very high temps,
That's even relevant though.
if you're getting very high temps, then maybe switch to the AIO and sell the air cooler. But most likely, unless you really like the AIO, I would keep the air cooler and sell the AIO. Roast DMs when? Oh fuck, I forgot to after stream. I was playing Minecraft. I have a build that has an estimated 409 wattage. Okay, just send me the build. Okay, great, you have the build. Yeah. PC part picker's wattage estimation is kind of bad. Just uses TDP and like approximations for like. We'll do some math. You have a 3600. Okay, well this build is very not good. So I hope you didn't buy this already. And assuming you did buy this, this build would honestly be fine with a good 450 watt unit, which I don't know if you. I mean, there aren't that
Stop
many
it.
good 450 watt units available right now, unfortunately. So, yeah, probably a 500 or 550 watt unit, or yeah, it really depends on price. Like this build is good for like the Segotep unit. It's $50, 600 watts. Not because it's 600 watts, but you know, just happens to be cheap. and pretty good.
$82 lot X3. Come on.
Lol, I never heard off budget. Wait, what'd you say, QB?
Let X3 $82.
Oh, what wattage? 550?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if he has the budget for it, then yeah, maybe. Dude, Segotep for 50 is just it's so cheap, dude. It's
I
so
think
cheap.
is it in stock? Because it was out of
Yeah.
stock on Amazon.
Oh, it's out of stock on
So
Amazon? I
bad.
just saw it was in stock when I gave it to someone. Fuck, dude. Fuck, dude.
Let's look. And it may arrive after Christmas. Okay, it's in stock though.
Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of parts are.
Yep.
I feel that, dude.
Speaking of that, Ryu, open your damn. Don't even open it. You don't have to. Just take a picture of the side of it. Just take it. Just take it like.
That's
This
funny.
all we need is like the rails. Like else, the product name. That's all we need.
Yeah, dude. What are you doing, Ryujin? Huh? Why won't you do it?
There's a vented. You have a full.
Yeah,
You have the
dum-dum.
platinum version. What?
Okay.
Aegis, is that how you pronounce it?
Yep.
So my question is, like, if I wanted to buy like 16 gigabytes of RAM now and then buy the same RAM later, I read somewhere years ago that they like pair DIMMs together, and I didn't know if like buying 4 at a time versus 2 DIMMs and then 2
Okay.
other DIMMs independent,
So
it causes an issue. That's the question.
when RAM kits are manufactured and they are packaged together, they're generally like qualified together. So
Mhm.
they're qualified to run at the same sub timings and at the same frequency. So potentially buying 2 kits of the same RAM, like two 2x8 kits to combine and get 4x8, even if they're the same brand, same like
Mhm.
product line, same frequency, same everything, you could potentially have more issues than if you just bought a 4x8 kit. So yeah, I'd probably just, if you're looking to buy like, you know, 4 sticks of 16 to make 64
Yeah.
gigs, then just buy a 4-stick kit, because it's
Mhm.
generally just cheaper anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, if you want 32
Thanks.
gigs of RAM, do 2 16 gig sticks, don't do 4x8.
Oh, that's better. 216. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. No, I have the gold version. You mean the gold version?
I meant to think Cubex, that's my bad.
Okay.
Just open it up.
Oh my God, this
And
fucking Ibrahim vamp is back. Yikers.
this is what you got to do. You got to unscrew it, right? And then you pull it out, right? It's sitting on the desk, and it's still on, right? It's still on, right? And then you take a picture of the side, and then you take a picture with your flash looking down. That's all we need.
Yeah, Ryu, that's all we need.
You don't have to open it. You don't have to take any screws to it besides just taking it out of the power supply basement.
The cringe right there. Hey, if I upgrade my motherboard, CPU, and RAM and plug my current storage in, will I have an issue with Windows and programs? No, it should work, assuming your boot drive is set correctly. And, you know, Windows might deactivate, but you can still use it fully. Not a big deal. You can activate Windows whenever the fuck you want. So, not a big deal. Ibrahim, dude, I'm pretty sure I've made you a list, I think, a couple times by now. But, let's see. Wow, yeah, this is pretty bad. Yeah, not a good list. Yikers. Oh dear.
Toshiba.
God,
Boom, 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 boom.
real Shiba moment. The real yikers. Yikers. What I'll say.
Wait, does the 3?
Hey, I have
Come.
a 3800 XT but need an air cooler or an AIO. It's going in a 275R with a budget of 400 for just the cooler? Okay, that's very high. Just
Doesn't it
check,
come with the Wraith Prism?
the 3800 XT? I don't think so. I can check. Let's take a look. Let's see if it does. 3800 XT. Go to specifications. Down. Included thermal solution, not included. Okay. So no.
Oh.
Let's give this guy a cooler. So let me turn off my compatibility filter. Oh, 120 mil. But let's see what we got. 3800 XT SE22. Easiest choice of my life. So easy. Who is Wattman? Who is Wattman? What is Wattman? Who is Wattman? All right. You make me a list with a 5900X and a 3080. If you have both of those components already, then absolutely. But if you don't have both of those components, then buy them first. And also, if you're just gaming, I don't suggest getting a 5600X as usual. Get a 5600X. Yep. As I've told you before, I believe. You're a different. Okay, if I invited you into this channel, like you're Rixie or Pinchpenny, please repost your question in the voice chat text channel and ping me there, and I will talk to you. Great Video Game Awards? I didn't watch them. Sorry. I am sorry. Sorry, I didn't watch them. Oh, what's up, MLK Man? Yeah, MLK Man, you too. Post your question in voice chat text. Or if you prefer like watching what I'm doing, I'm also streaming this voice call on Twitch and YouTube. So if you say something just before you're being streamed, then you can also, I guess, type in chat there if that works. Works. Good. And not really. 12 is relevant. Oh, this Toka dude is such a parrot. Yikers. How do I reactivate Windows if it's not a newly purchased key or whatever? You can re-enter your old key, and if that doesn't work, you can contact Microsoft and activate it over the phone. This is a build for 4K video production and gaming. Budget is not an issue. What should I improve, if anything? Please ignore the monitor, keyboard, and mouse. Thank you. Problem. Let's take a look. Okay, starting off strong with the 5950X. Good choice. Budget is not a concern.
Hey man, this is my question. Thanks for picking up.
Got you. So the cooler, I'd probably change that to an AIO. Or I'd change that to a different high-end air cooler. The D15 is not really relevant these days, because if you want a high-end air cooling performance, there are cheaper coolers that aesthetically agree with most people's tastes better. And if you want higher thermal performance, like from an AIO, I would get an AIO. So I'd get like a Liquid Freezer 2 or something, especially if you plan to overclock the 5950X all-core, which would be of interest to you if you are doing video editing.
Okay, I don't mind about the aesthetics actually, but just performance really.
Great. In that case, yeah, we'll change the cool. You've got the right idea here. Let's see. Motherboard wise, the Crosshair 8 Hero, yeah, I would not get an extreme overclocking type board for a video editing workload. There are much more appropriate boards like the Designair type boards or the ProArt type boards that I would choose for a 5950X. And yeah, or you could just if you don't need any of those features like Thunderbolt or anything, then just go for a much cheaper board. There's no spend 400 quid on a board for this build. RAM wise, 128 gigs, I would agree with. I'm assuming you chose that knowing your own requirements, so I don't really have a problem with that. I'd probably change to a different kit though, because that kit is massively overpriced. 980 Pro. If budget is not a problem here, I'd get maybe one 980 Pro, and then I would get, or maybe even a P31, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, getting two 1 terabyte drives is kind of a head scratcher to me. It's like, I'm assuming one is Scratch, one is OS. You don't have tertiary, so you probably have tertiary already bought. But for like, yes, having a 1 terabyte Scratch, I'm cool with. 980 Pro, 1 terabyte Scratch, that's fine. Or even a P31 instead. But then I'd prefer your secondary to be like bigger, like a 2 terabyte SSD, especially on this budget. And then it doesn't need to be as fast because it's not your Scratch. So I'd probably change that as well. A 6900 XT is not a GPU I would buy. Even high-end video editing workloads don't need 16 gigs of VRAM. And historically, I haven't seen the most recent benchmarks because the 6900 XT is still pretty fresh. But if the other Navi cards are anything to go by, Navi 20 doesn't perform very well in video editing workloads. So yeah, even considering the higher VRAM. Meshify C is okay. I'd probably pick something else. Yeah, I'd probably pick something else. Straight Power 11, that is very overpriced, even for a 1000 watt unit, and I still wouldn't pick Straight Power 11, given its competition. Okay. Windows 10 Pro, totally understandable, but I would not pay full price for an OEM key.
I'll get an eBay key.
I wouldn't recommend that either, but you know, we'll talk about that. F12 PWMs are not great given their price as a case fan, so I'll probably change that to something else. Monitor I'm fine with. I mean, maybe get like a 4K, like if that's your gaming monitor, then maybe get like a 4K secondary that's calibrated out of the box, like an Ultra Sharp or something. But
oh yeah, I've got one of those.
Yeah, okay, if you have like an X-Rite or something, then like whatever.
Yep.
Then what else is there? Keyboard and mouse you said too. Okay, and the monitor too. Okay, great. Cool. Well, I mean, let's get to chopping this up. Could you link your YouTube stream in the Twitch chat for me? I don't know if I have a YouTube command. Do I? Let's see. Let's see if I do. Nope, no I don't. Okay. I'll try and find my YouTube stream. Give me a second. It's somewhere here. I'm gonna find it, I promise. Hold on. Is there a link? How do I get a link? Shit, I don't know where the link is. Oh, share. There we go. Share, copy, link. Close. Aha, I found the link. My bad. There it is. I think that should work. If it doesn't work, let me know. Okay. So, yeah, let's talk about, I mean, let's just, I'll do some editing of this. Not bad choices though. It looks like you know what you want. Going to You've got the basic hardware requirements down though. Pretty decent. So yeah, let's go for a 360 RAD. I go like motherboard, we're gonna go for I'm thinking B550 here, provided it supports the M.2. Yeah, no, we should be fine on B. This might actually be a use for X570 though. This is rough. I'm having withdrawals. Help. Alright. Yeah, we'll do B550, ATX. Let's see what we got. 550 Pro, B550, B550 gaming Wi-Fi. And I'll also throw in X570. Let's see what's available on it. You have Prime X570, 570 Gaming Edge, what? Tough Plus, Aorus Elite. Yeah, this is tough. 70 top. Yeah, this is kind of rough, dude. But I want to see the 570 Tomahawk. I want to see this thing's M.2 configuration. Specs. Let's check this out. Link worked? Okay, nice. Aisu. Okay. Go M.2. Not 2 slots, it has 2. One from AMD processor, one from AMD chipset, and then let's see the B550 gaming edge Wi-Fi. Let's see what this .2 configuration. All right. Yeah, this list is going to take a little longer than the average list. Be .2, we have 4.0, 3.0. Yeah, that should be fine. It's pretty similar. Because you're not doing 2 4.0 drives. All right, cool. And then we'll do 4 32 gig DIMMs. Okay. All right, let's see what we have available. There's a 3600 C8. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go for the D2. I could go for like, and then we'll get a 2 terabyte SSD for your secondary. I'm tempted to go SATA here for your boot. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm gonna go SATA here on your boot drive just because you have an M.2 slot open. You need another fast drive for some reason. And then video card, I'm going 3080 instead. 3080, you can pick what you like. I'm gonna put an XC3 in here, but you can change that as long as it's not the Founders. It should be fine. Case is going to be do you need a case with a lot of 3.5-inch bays?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you're not doing a lot of hard drives, so that's fine then. We'll do mid tower, no power supply, tempered glass, power supply shroud. And you don't care about the side panel, right?
No.
Okay, cool. Then we don't need that. Cool. See what we got. A nice, strong option. I guess I could go Arrow on a clip. Wouldn't. Oh wait, there's a Nova Mesh. Gotta add that later. It's a good high ceiling case. A real toughie. Go for it.
Fine.
I'm gonna go MB511. Yeah, I'm gonna go MB5. And that comes with more than enough case fan. And then power supply will go, let's go 850 watt or higher. I could go 750, but let's go 850. Actually, I could go 650 on this build. Let's go 850. Got RM, we've got RMX. Okay. Cubex is gonna shred me for recommending the RM, but the cheapest unit by a decent margin. So we're going RM. That's very cheap. And then oh shit, I didn't remove the fans either. Yeah, no need for the fans at this point. You can add more fans later or replace the ones that come with the case if you have problems with. I think you'll be okay. And then everything else here. Yeah, okay, there you go. So I'm gonna send this to you now. Oh, actually, fuck, hold on. I almost forgot. I need to make sure this case actually supports the 360 rad in the front, which it should, and hopefully in the top too. But we'll see what happens. God, I hate how Newegg pops this in later. Okay, let's see. Max cooling system. Fuck you, Newegg. I was scrolling down and you just scrolled me back up. I thought we were homies. Front up to 360. Okay, yeah, that should be good. So, got that. I feel like everything should be good here. board absolutely should have. Cool. All right, I'm gonna send this to you now. Your pinch penny.
Cool. Thanks, man. You don't think I need more cores then than what that processor gives for 4K editing?
I mean, you would benefit from it, but at this point, you need to go Threadripper for that, and there's going to be Ryzen 5000 Threadrippers in the future, so you can wait for those if you'd like. But if you need a build now, this is what I'd go for. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
If
Sweet. Thank you very much,
video
man.
editing,
Appreciate
you
the
can
help.
get like a 3960X, and in some instances, it will outperform the 5950X, even in video editing workloads. But
Okay.
yeah, I'd keep this the way it is. It's not a bad build or anything. This is fine. A couple of comments though, because some of this is personal preference. I'll just let you know. So the liquid cooler, if you don't like how that looks, or I mean, you said you're not an aesthetics person, so actually, yeah, leave that how it is actually. Motherboard is, yeah, I wouldn't change that either. You could actually go for a cheaper board, but you know, that board is like 10 quid more expensive than the other board I was considering, and it has Wi-Fi and better VRM, so it's like whatever. The RAM, I know I sent you down to 3200 megahertz. The only time, especially for a video editing workload, the only time I would go for higher frequency kit is if you're planning on manually overclocking. And if you're planning on manually overclocking, you could go for a lower frequency kit and then just overclock it yourself. But given that you're doing like video editing and like you would probably prefer stability over a marginal increase in performance. So I'd take the kit that I sent to you if you're not into like modifying your memory and overclocking it yourself. If you are into overclocking your memory yourself, maybe choose a different kit. But yeah, I'd take that if you're just not down to modify your memory.
Okay.
And then storage wise, yeah, pretty simple. 980 Pro, I'm not the biggest fan of because it's a very large increase in cost for what is a very negligible gain in performance over another high-end drive that's like half the price. So if you want to cut back and not get like a PCIe Gen 4 drive, which again is not super beneficial to video editing, even high-end video editing, you could get like an SK Hynix Gold P31. That's a very high-end drive. It's Gen 3, but it, you know, does absolutely fantastic for what it has. But, you know, I would understand if you stuck to the 980 Pro. Like if I had infinite budget, yeah, I'd take the 980 Pro too.
Okay.
The storage, that's going to be your boot drive. It's an MX500. If you'd like to change your MX500 to an NVMe drive for your boot drive, that's optional. It's not going to change too much because, you know, with video editing, you really just want your Scratch drive to be fast. And even then, the difference between NVMe and SATA on Scratch is not that massive. But yeah, there's that. If you'd like to change this to NVMe, you have a second M.2 slot on your motherboard, which supports Gen 3 drives. So yeah, you can get an NVMe drive there, 2 terabytes. Video card, the 3080 can be really whatever 3080 you want that suits your fancy. If you want to get that XC3, it's a good card. Just I would avoid the Founders, but everything else is decent. Case is subject to change. That case comes with some, you know, RGB fans. You can turn off the RGB if you don't want it. Although you're going to be front mounting your radiator. So yeah, you can just move the fans to like the top because it doesn't come with fans in the top. So you can move them over. And then power supply, I'd keep that the way it is now. Windows, you know, you can talk to me when you're done with your build and we can talk about Windows activation. Monitor, we talked about. Peripherals like mouse and keyboard, not the greatest, but I'm assuming you like already have them or something. So
yeah.
All right, great. So do you have any questions about?
Thank you very much for your help. The only question I guess is what was the video card switch for again from the AMD to the NVIDIA?
Right. So I have not seen 6900 XT benchmarks from like I guess trusted sources on like audio and video work. But from what I've seen on the 6800 XT and the 6800, the architecture that AMD is using this generation for their GPUs doesn't perform very well in video editing, whether that be in After Effects or Resolve or in Premiere Pro. It's not so great, not so great. And that increased VRAM going from 10 to 16 doesn't seem to assist most video editing workloads in any significant way. So I'd probably stick with the 3080 instead. And it's cheaper too, like, you know.
Cool.
That being
Nice,
said,
that
I
makes sense.
wouldn't recommend a 3090 either. Yeah.
I have a question about that actually.
Okay. Give me a second, my guy. I'm gonna answer a few other people that have been waiting for a bit here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, and Wagyu, if you have a question, you can DM me, that's fine, but I'd prefer if you typed in voice chat text so I don't have to click away. Okay, Rixie, I'm pretty new to PC building and I wanted to know what parts to get to have the most powerful PC I can have with a budget of $1,000. This is my list. Okay, before I even look at your list, I'm going to tell you something. If you have a budget that's higher than $800, you can afford the new 3000 series cards, or at least one of them, like the 3060 Ti. For a budget of $1,000, I would get something like a 10400 and a 3060 Ti. The problem with that, though, is that all of the RTX 3000 cards are like kind of hard to find right now. So what I'd recommend you do is try to get a 3060 Ti. Try your best, next couple weeks, next month or whatever, however long it takes you. Try to get a 3060 Ti. Really, you can get any of them. Like, there's some that I don't prefer, but like at this point, you just take what you can get. So, get a 3060 Ti. Try and get it for $450 or less. And when you get that 3060 Ti, come to me and say like, "Yo, I got a 3060 Ti. Can we do the rest of the build now?" And then I'll make you a list at that time on the spot, and we can work on a list then. But yeah, the problem is, in general in PC building, you want to avoid making a list ahead of time. Generally, I know that sounds kind of weird because you want to plan ahead of time for things, for a lot of stuff. But the market's constantly changing, especially because of COVID. So yeah, 3060 Ti, get that first because that's gonna determine when you get the rest of your parts. As soon as you get that shit, you can get everything else. But don't get everything else and then get the 3060 Ti. That's gonna be rough.
I have a quick question. If I have a 3070 in my build, can I just take it out and put a 3060 Ti, or do I have to uninstall the drivers?
You have a 3070 like in your current build?
I mean,
that's,
opposite. Sorry, I mean 3060 Ti, and I want to switch it out for a 3070.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not sure why
I already
you
have
wanna
a
do
3070.
that, but yeah, you can just swap out.
I don't have to uninstall the drivers or anything.
Not really. You don't really have to. I mean, I prefer to use DDU after every graphics card change, but you don't really have to.
The reason I'm doing it is I think that's the thing that has coil one in my PC. I can't really tell. So.
Well, I mean,
I'd
better way to
test
try to
it.
figure that out first before you spend a lot of time trying to replace your graphics card. So, yeah, try and figure out what's actually causing a coil whine, or if it is even coil whine in your PC first before you do any replacements. So yeah, Rixie, I hope that's
like a
clear.
buzz.
Ibrahim
Like a buzz
Munir,
coming from the
can you
graphics
make me
card.
build with 5900X and 3080.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you already have the parts. Okay, great. So Ibrahim, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Ibrahim, what country are you in? Can you build me a custom-made particle accelerator with 2 paper clips and a piece of chewing gum? Yeah, probably. I'm trying to upgrade a pre-built and I'm not really a whiz at this stuff, so I really need a little help, and I know pre-builts are gross. I mean, you already have it, so like whatever, doesn't matter. US? Okay, cool. Why do you pick such spicy cases? I don't know, cause spicy shit, dude. Alright. MLK man, let's oh no, fuck. I'm supposed to work on Ibrahim shit first. Okay, we'll do Ibrahim then.
Okay.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot to talk about this. So Hardware Unboxed is banned from getting NVIDIA samples now. That's funny. I mean, look at those fucking upvotes. Is that the highest upvoted post of all time on Hardware? I want to see. Look, I put past year. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's getting there. MSI scalping their own 3080s is first, but I think in the next like day or so, this is gonna hit top of all time. That's really big. Why would NVIDIA do this? Like, I get fucking over like smaller reviewers because they can't say shit about this stuff, but like Hardware Unboxed can afford to buy their own cards. So you're just fucking yourself. Like, why'd you do this?
No, they're not. They're forcing them to buy cards now.
Look, I don't really like Hardware Unboxed's GPU reviews because I feel like I don't know. They're not that great. But of all the things to complain about as a large company that is, you know, sending review samples to your reviewers, that's not something I'd complain about. Like them saying ray tracing is not that important is like everyone says that. They're not the only people to say that. I don't know why they're picking on them. Anyways, yeah, let's make this list. That's kind of cringe, you know? Alright, so we're gonna go 5900X. We're gonna go video card 3080. And Ibrahim, I hope you are buying these things today, because otherwise I will be sad that I'm, you know, making a list that is going to become irrelevant someday soon. All right. I'm gonna actually put a Fuma 2 on this thing. Oh fuck, it's $130. Never mind, we're not putting a Fuma 2 on. All right.
Ninja 5.
We're going for oops, not fan. Bad. All right. I might do SE224 XT. Might do that. It might be kind of feisty like that. Thanks, velocities for to follow. Okay. Here.
Ooh, that's cringe.
That's me. Well, no, because he.
Geez, dude, this is rough. I don't want to do Ninja 5. But there's nothing else. Why God do I gotta? Okay, I'm putting SE224 XT. We're doing it. It doesn't matter. We're doing it. All right, B550. What do we got? B550M Pro VDH Wi-Fi time. It's probably out of stock, but okay. Ibrahim, are you sorry, my brain is like malfunction. Are you doing video editing or like what are you doing on this build? Is the 3090 inferior to the AMD Radeon 6000 series? No, I wouldn't say so. I would say that the 3090 has higher viability than the 6800 and the 6900 XT. But the 6800 XT I'd say is maybe slightly more viable than the 3090. Because it is the same performance and cheaper, right? Same performance as what? Why is Nvidia so expensive? They're not that expensive. $400 card, $500 card, $700 card. Those are all like typical segments. The 3090 is a new segment. Most people don't understand that. $650 for Radeon 6000. Yeah, but first of all, 3090 is 1.5K, not 1.8K. And why are you comparing the 6800 XT to the 3090? They're not competitors. You should be comparing it to the 3080. Yeah, why are you saying half the price? They're not competitors, dude. They're close. No, you don't understand. They're not. That's like saying, you know, the 6900 XT and 3080 are competitors because they're close in gaming performance. In fact, the 3080 is better. But yeah, it's like saying that they're competitors because they're close in performance is like, no. Price is what matters. Price is what determines like whether something competes with something else or not, right? Like if you have similar performance with something else and you're like higher if you're like and you're, you know, lower in cost, that doesn't mean you compete with that thing. It means you demolish that thing, sure, but like it doesn't mean you compete with it. So Intel isn't close to AMD? What do you mean Intel isn't close to AMD? I don't understand. What do you mean by close? You mean competing with? Intel's competing with AMD. I don't understand what you're saying. Like you got to be consistent with your language. You said that Nvidia isn't competitors with AMDs? That's not what I said. I said the 3090 is not competing with the 6800 XT. I'm talking about specific cards. You're comparing a $1,500 card to a $650 card. They don't compete with each other. I don't like why would you compare those? It's like comparing like, I don't know, like a Titan RTX to like a 5700 XT. Because Nvidia is dumb and rich, lol, so you're just gish galloping. You're just bringing up totally irrelevant. Like, what does this even have to do with our conversation? Because people will still buy the products no matter the price? I wouldn't say so. I mean, Nvidia is definitely in contention here, right? It's not like AMD is the savior of gamers or anything, and it's like they're offering significantly better price to performance, and Nvidia is just victimizing AMD, and all the gamers are still going to buy Nvidia. And that's definitely not the case. The narrative is definitely strongly shifted, especially in this community, over the last couple of years towards AMD's favor, and AMD's capitalizing on it. Like they just released a fucking 6-core $300 processor, dude. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they literally just released a 6-core $300 processor. Like they're not the underdog anymore. You're like, your brain is moving at like 1,000 miles an hour right now, dude. You're going in like every direction. Like I don't know where you're getting this from. Like, are you okay, dude? Isn't NVIDIA G-Sync not as good as FreeSync though because of compatibility issues? On the whole, yes, but in relevant circumstances, no. Linus Tech Tips, he said that. Okay. So you're just coming here to repeat what Linus Tech Tips has said to you? I don't know, dude. You're like all over the place. You're going crazy, dude. I'm gonna get back to doing this guy's list because you're going fucking off the walls, dude. Gaming and streaming. Okay, that's unfortunate. I wouldn't have picked a 5900X for that, but yeah, let's do 2x 8 gig. I wanted to ask an up-to-date question. You know what? I can multitask. You can ask me questions. I'll read them, chuckle.
Can I ask
and
it
I'll
here since nobody's talking?
make your list. I prefer if you do it in chat, but whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, you type fast enough, so it's like whatever. Just do it in chat.
I have an 86 words per minute typing.
Oh, I thought it was higher
so...
actually, given the chat speed. Okay. Do MP33 here. Good gamer drive right here, the MP33.
What are can you compare the GK61X to the SteelSeries Apex Pro and tell me the pros and cons?
No, I can't.
Like what's better in one than the other?
My guy, I just said no.
Oh.
I just said no, dude.
Gotcha.
Oh, I might do MG130G here. I'm kind of tempted. Resist the temptation.
Is it true? I was watching a Linus Tech Tips video and he tried to use an SSD as RAM.
Okay.
Okay, he's confirmed off the wall.
Guy's just like riffling through all the Linus Tech Tips videos he's watched in his brain.
It's usually the other way around. You want to convert RAM into some type of storage.
Yeah, dude. Oh, you said including monitor, right? Okay, we'll do that. 1440p, 144 hertz. It's gamer time in the house.
There's a really good one for on Coolmaster 600 watt and it's a really cheap power supply.
I might do M27Q. I don't know. Help. I'll do M27Q. I should have saved this early. Oh, plus $30 off. Oh, I don't know if that includes that. Whatever. We'll add that in here. Okay. There we go.
I would actually choose OLED better than IPS because it lasts longer, but IPS is still good. Just saying.
I'm sorry. What? OLEDs last
I'm watching your
longer
stream
than
and
IPS
you're
panels?
looking at monitors. You're looking at monitors, and you added it as IPS. I'm just saying. I'm taking a course at my school, and they said that OLEDs actually last longer than IPS is.
I'm taking a course in my school. Boy. I'm just. I don't even know if I should address this.
It's from Cisco Networking Academy, so it's pretty accurate.
All right, MLK man, we're gonna do your stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, let's see here. Trying to upgrade a pre-built. Let's see what you got, my guy. Let's see what's up. All right, you have a Thimfu K motherboard. Oh, it's micro ATX and it's standardized. Oh shit. Nice. Nice-oo. All right, you have a 7700 and a 1070. Power supply, is it ATX? We don't know. This looks like a ATX-able
What's
case,
the speed of the RAM?
All right, Mr. MLK man. Honestly, a 7700 and a 1070 are not bad. So, unless you're really struggling in games, I probably wouldn't upgrade that unless, yeah, there's a specific game where you're struggling.
I mean,
it's just motherboard. Sorry, what?
No, it's just that like recently in like games and stuff, I'm starting to see that like it can't keep up with like graphics. Like whenever I first like got my computer and stuff, I was able to like run every single game that I like loved playing.
Unless you've changed the games that you're playing, right? Hardware doesn't lower in performance over time typically, and certainly not to a noticeable extent. So if that's happening, it's probably your OS that's actually getting bloated. So try reinstalling Windows. Yeah, try reinstalling Windows. See if that helps. A lot of people, they upgrade because they think their system is slowing down. That's not a thing. Like, CPUs don't get slower over time unless you degrade them so badly with high voltages that they literally cannot hit high clock speeds anymore. And then you degrade that to such a point where the clock speeds are so low that it's actually noticeable to system performance, which is incredibly difficult to do. So almost always what happens is that your system is just slowing down because of your OS. So if you try reinstalling Windows, that fixes the problem like 95% of the time. And a lot of the time when people upgrade, when people upgrade their parts and they see, oh, my system got faster again, so it must have been because of the hardware. But they often end up reinstalling Windows at that time, and then that's why it's actually gotten faster.
Okay. All right. Because like I can't really like.
No. Yes. It's. I'm going to tell you a fact, guys. Yeah.
Is there any other mods but
okay,
Aegis?
So MLK man, try that out first, and if that doesn't work out, we can talk about your system. But a 7700 and a 1070 certainly shouldn't be like slow, like from the system side of things. So yeah, I would try.
All right, it's just like I'm trying to play game. I'm trying to play games like the new COD and Cyberpunk and stuff.
Okay.
It's just I'm starting to notice it like lag and shit.
Yeah. So
yeah,
the
but
7700
run it
at
like
a limitation there. But
Wait, what video card do you have?
Yeah.
I'm playing
1070.
Cyberpunk right
It's
now.
old. You know, it's old.
I have like 16.
Man, I can. I can.
Just to make sure, you said to get a
yes.
3060 Ti for around $450, and using that, you can help me create a list for $1,000 budget. Yep, you got it. Don't you need like a better
I'm gonna go
motherboard
do
for the
that, Aegis. Thank you,
5900 to
man.
go to its max?
Around 3070 is
Motherboard.
like.
Okay, look, you gotta understand this with motherboards. Motherboards mean very little when it comes to performance. Okay, motherboards literally are like all most people are looking for in their motherboard is that it holds their parts, so it's compatible, and it doesn't complain, so it doesn't damage your parts, it doesn't fucking fry itself.
Dude.
That's
No,
all
but I
people
can't
care
access
about.
it.
And
Can I
maybe
say
it
something?
like has the ports that people care about, which is like
No,
generally
it's,
it's like, yo, I need some USB ports. That's generally what people care about in this server anyways, right?
Just get an expansion.
So if
Not
you're a
really.
typical user and you're just gaming and streaming and you have a 5900X, the only consideration you would have is A, does this motherboard support my CPU, which B550 with flashback should, and that board has flashback, so not a concern. And B, are my VRMs good enough? Which on Zen 3 is not a question you need to ask most of the time, unless you're like really genuinely picking awful boards, which the board I picked for you is absolutely not awful. And another thing, last thing,
Someone
for that motherboard, it may be out of stock right now. So if you wait a little while, it should come back in stock. Try to get it for $110, because that's
I
its
really
normal
disagree
price.
with you, dude. I mean,
what do you need to look for in a GPU? Look, GPUs have a lot of specs. They have like, you know, they have like T-flops. They have like different T-flops based on like, you know, B-float or like, sorry, not B-float.
It's
fucking
irrelevant.
Wait, I
FP32,
can't hear him, guys.
FP64. They have like different
Dude.
T-flops ratings. They have core clock. They have memory clock.
Are you
they have
like reading from a book?
bunch of different specs, and you can essentially ignore all of them. The one spec I'd maybe pay attention to is like VRAM capacity for very specific workloads, but typically that doesn't matter either. Higher end GPUs that are equipped to deal with higher end workloads have more VRAM, and so typically you don't need to worry about that unless you're going
actually
like
not.
older gen for higher
How
performance.
do you know if they're high end though?
It's very rare that
price
you're
tag.
going to like. It's very rare that VRAM is actually an issue for gaming.
Yes,
that-
it is.
Okay, can you not? It's very rare that VRAM is actually an issue for gaming because if you're
Bro,
trying to
he
hit
wants
high
to say
performance targets,
something.
if you're trying to hit high performance targets, you're going to be buying a high-end GPU, and high-end GPUs typically come with enough VRAM for whatever you're trying to run on them.
I honestly disagree. But,
Do you have a
generally
source for
not a
more
problem.
allocation of VRAM?
no, I can. I firstly want to
So,
disagree about the.
hold
Like,
on.
we
So,
should
we need to. So in a GPU, what I would really focus on when you're buying a GPU,
Oh wait,
it's just performance. It's very easy. It's just performance.
I want to hear him.
Really just look up benchmarks in the games that you're trying to play. You see a GPU that's capable of hitting the performance targets you want to hit. That's it. That's it. Benchmarks are the easiest way to avoid learning theory and learning research, and just benchmarks are just so easy, right? Because benchmarks are a literal representation of what you're doing. Not even a representation. They're literally what you're doing, but on someone else's system.
It depends.
It depends. It depends a lot, and you're just like reading off a book, dude. First with motherboards, you know. It doesn't really mean you don't really look for ports. You look for the VRM. You look for the VRM controller.
I literally just talked about VRMs.
I got.
And how they're
Look,
not.
listen to me. I have a friend. He got an X570 Prime from Asus.
Uh-huh.
It was like he installed the CPU. He powered on his PC. Everything was good. 30 minutes after, a MOSFET capacitor died. You know what the MOSFET is?
Yep.
That's
And
called,
that
that's called a
sounds like
manufacturing
an
defect.
individual anecdote that is completely irrelevant to this higher level conversation about computer parts.
It's actually pretty relevant because if you get
No,
if you
that's
chip
an
on like
individual
real
anecdote.
bad
Have
and
you, do you know what an anecdote is?
yes, you
Okay.
you tell a
Then you
related
should know
story
that you cannot
to
use
strengthen your
anecdotal evidence
argument.
when you're talking about, higher level conversations about computer hardware.
You can actually use them.
No, you can't.
Even the
Yeah.
Omni Semi 2H power stages are rated
And,
for above 125 Celsius at your case temperature or at your junction temperatures. Your case temperature is going to be a little around, let's say, 100. No processor you're going to put in stock is going to be able to heat that up that far in order for something to degrade. Inductors don't have anything to do with this.
Indeed.
MOSFETs, I just told you, it's fine. As long as your processor is not thermally limited by your VRMs and you're not overclocking, it doesn't matter because every single X570 B550 outside of MSI underneath X570 Tomahawk has adequate VRMs.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, indeed, but I'm going to show you a video if you want.
Oh god.
Anyway, thing is, short and clear, and GPUs, mostly mid to high-end GPUs, come equipped with lower amounts of VRAM to make the margin with higher-end GPUs, and mostly AMD does it with their RDNA cards, like they did it with the 5600 XT.
I'm sorry, what?
And,
AMD does it with their higher?
Yeah.
You realize they just
No,
released
no,
a
listen to me.
generation of
The
3 GPUs
VRAM,
that
the
have 16
VRAM.
gigs of VRAM, right?
Look. Yes, but usually they skimp, they lower their like the 5700 XT is an Navi 10 GPU, right? The 5700 XT is an Navi 10 GPU, 256-bit memory bus and 8 gigs of VRAM. The 5600 XT is still a Navi 10 GPU. It's like the same animal
and it
as a
competes with the 2060,
5700.
which also has 6 gigs of VRAM.
No, it's yes, indeed,
So
but
I don't
it's
see the
like
problem.
with the 6 gigs of RAM and 120 memory bus. And you said like mostly high-end GPUs come equipped with enough VRAM.
Yep.
It's enough, but it's not enough for every workload. Like if you want to pay 50,
Which is why
40p
I
gaming, you
said
can do it, but not
the
every
only
time.
time VRAM
No.
considerations are actually important is if you're
Yeah.
working with special workloads in which VRAM capacity is an issue to you.
Yes.
If you're just a gamer, that's typically not a problem. And
It's
you're-
typically
it's
not
like
a
you're not
problem.
listening to what
You're
I'm saying.
actually, you can play games at 1080p and VRAM can be an issue. Like I
Please.
play a lot of games
When
and
are
I
you playing more than
wish.
Point me to an
1080p?
example where you know what, I'm not even gonna bother with it.
Yeah,
How do I get
do
rid
you
of
know
activate
the
Windows sign by activating Windows? I know.
You're sampling, that's no longer 1080p. So like
Nah, are you sure about that? I mean, I can
That's good
prove
for
it to you,
gaming
but
streaming, correct?
I'm
Yeah,
not going
dude.
to do
A
that.
5900X and a
I'll pull up the game
3080,
right
dude.
now
Good luck
and
finding
settings at
a system
1080p.
that's significantly better for gaming and streaming. I want to put white cables in my build. Which cables do I need? If you're getting extensions, it doesn't really matter that much. If you're getting replacement cables, it does matter. But extensions are, yeah, it doesn't really matter. They just said high end instead of specialized. What do you mean high end instead of specialized? Yeah. Are you talking about Quadros or Titans or Fire Pros? Like, what are we talking about? Okay. It's okay, QB. They come around. They come around eventually. Certified Freak. Nice name. Let's see your list. Oh shit, I did I skip over your message? My bad. Yeah, let's look at your list. So 10400, 212 black. I dropped the 212 black. It kind of diminishes the 10400's value here. Stock cooler is fine. RAM, as much as I love Rev-E, there's 0 point to getting Rev-E on a P460 platform. Unless you really want to tighten timings at 2666, but that's kind of a meme, so maybe don't do that. I mean, it's not as big of a meme, but like, just still don't do that. Don't do that. My boys, I'm running 2666 C10. A2000 for 500 gigs is a large brain choice, so that's cool. MB520 is a very expensive case for this list, and also not a great case for $90. I'm pretty sure that's the closed front version too. Yeah, that's mostly closed front. So I'd pick something else there. And then I wouldn't get a Neo Eco Gold Zen for 85. Yeah, just get Psychotep. So yeah, if you want, I could just edit your list. I'll chop it up real quick. We'll chop up the list. Oh, also, if you don't already, do you have a 3060 Ti already or no? Oh, what's up, Whoopity?
Hey, Cubics. Why was our shit talking shit? I gotta know. What's the drama?
But look in that server. It's my
server.
This is alright. Like, oh, Arsha. Oh, got it. Yeah. So I misread when they were talking about power supplies. So they were talking about the Antec Neo Eco Gold Zen. I missed the Zen part and started correcting them on the actual platform it's on. And then they just started going off. It doesn't have 12-volt OCP. The OPP is too high. Yada 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 yada. Which still hasn't been confirmed. But
12-volt OCP.
Yeah. So
doesn't matter if you got good OPP.
I'll DM you the image. I don't really like the start drama, but
dude, what do you mean, dude? We gotta listen, Aegis. I don't know how to put this. I have an ASRock rack socketable BIOS chip on my desk right now.
Okay.
You probably feel like a little man. How much computer hardware do you own, buddy? Your little janked up iPad monitor's got nothing on me, pal.
I don't even use the iPad monitor right now, to be honest.
Why did they literally package this with Scotch tape? This is a certified ASRock trademark moment. Aegis, I got told by some fucking fool on another Discord server that ASRock only does entry-level budget motherboards. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? Like, I literally have like a dual CPU enterprise ASRock motherboard. Like, you like, is this fucking entry level?
Dude,
you stupid
the
fucking.
Taichi's an entry level board, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Taichi's an entry level board.
No, they were saying that Asus exclusively does enthusiast, and I'm like posting pictures of like the Extreme 4 and then the like
Dude,
then
totally
the
agree,
Prime.
Dude. My H410M Asus board is just it's only enthusiast class. It's enthusiast class.
In the end, the only argument they had was that Asus has the best software suite. I mean,
Okay, so
I don't even download software.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told Rixie. Okay, get the 3060 Ti first, for preferably under 450, and then come to me, and then we'll make you a list. Okay, your list is not terrible so far, but I would not stick to that. Yeah, I'd dump it for now. Yep. Okay, cool. Time to read this DM. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Did you guys eventually make up when you were in a Discord call with Aegis?
I mean, that was like a month ago. Right? That was like a month ago. Yeah. I don't know. Is that Borg? That's Borg, right? That looks like a screenshot from Borg.
No, it's from it's from Carter's Christmas trees.
What the fuck? Oh, is that the Carter PC Discord? Oh fuck, I'm not going there. Okay. I guess I'm gonna hit you up in 2021, Lamau. Yeah, I guess. Wagyu, I just read your DM after like 30 minutes, but I think you said, what'd you say? You said like, fuck, I forgot what you said. You said like, do you do these often? Yeah, I do this like every day. I do this every weekday, 4 p.m. Pacific time, for like 3 or 4 hours. Might change my hours. Maybe I'll do longer. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if you need help later, I mean, I should be here every day.
Aegis is not available. You can also hit up Whoopity Long John, who's Aegis certified trademark.
Look at this man.
You know, if you don't like Aegis is like, you know, he's like a televangelist at this point. I provide you with real help. You know, he's the preacher, I'm the therapist.
Oh my god. The therapist? You're a therapist? You're like abusive. You're an abusive therapist.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch.
Your patients come to you
I don't
and
know what you're talking
they
about.
leave feeling harassed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need a kick in the ass.
Dude, you're oh my god, you're like a therapist for like people with a humiliation fetish, dude. That's what you are. Would you say for
You
a
and me
3060
both,
Ti,
buddy.
it's better to get a 1080p 240 Hz monitor or a 1440p 1? Either way. If you play a lot of competitive games and you play at low settings and you'd prefer to have like, you know, higher FPS and you don't care that much about detail, then sure, 1080p 240, 1080p 360, whatever. If you know, play more like slow-paced games like Cyberpunk, for example, 1440p is maybe preferable. Yeah.
Cubics, did you know we're friends, man? Look at that. Oh, it's awesome,
that's
man.
cool.
Let's hang out. Let's hang. Cubics, where you live? Let's go hang out.
Where do you live, Cubex? Where do you live? Just open with that.
I live near a Micro
ASRock
Center.
B5
Find where I
is
live.
Steel Legend, any
Okay,
good
so you're an
for
American.
5600X? No. Play GAT 5. Okay, I'll play GAT 5. GAT. All right.
Aegis.
Wait,
Aegis, how do I get rid of the what's it called, activate Windows sign?
By activating Windows.
Come on, Aegis.
I'm serious.
There's
That's
no-
how you do it.
Aegis,
How else
I've
would you do
been here
it?
before. Aegis, I'm your sim for a reason. Come on, there's no other what's it called, admins.
Oh, you mean how do I activate Windows? I thought you were saying like how do I get rid of the watermark, just period. Yeah, I can help you activate Windows later. Or actually, no, I'll just send you it now, and you can do it. I'll send it to you in DM. 1 second. I got you, brother. Got you. Hold on.
Peep peep boop boo. Peep peep
Thank
boop
you,
boop.
Lit
Peep boop boop
Ion.
peep peep
Just
boop boop.
Google
Peep
how to
peep
activate
boop
Windows
peep
lol.
boop boop. Peep peep boop
True.
boop peep peep boop.
All right, Whoopity Longshot, we're gonna have to mute you there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
you're gonna-
There's no bathroom talk allowed in the server, so we're gonna have to unmute you. I mean, mute you. Fuck, not unmute you.
Bye. Alright. Ooh, my name's Aegis. Look at me. I'm gonna talk about controllers for 30 minutes. Woo!
Oh my god, dude. What do
How do I know which motherboard to pick? You ask us.
SMI Phison E13T has the better SLC SRAM cache trademark than the SMI 2263EN and 2263XT. Is the only difference that the EN has like DRAM? Is that like it?
There's some firmware stuff too.
Yeah.
But, like-
firmware, blah blah blah.
Something. Don't ask Numax.
Listen, Aegis, you just got destroyed, dude. Gimp-Cow in Crystal Cord says that he has the data sheet, which says that E12 uses 256-bit ECC.
Don't care.
But he says it's classified. He also says that he has servers with DDR5 in his basement.
It's classified.
He has servers with DDR5 in his basement, and they're also classified according to him.
Yeah, guys. I have a server with DDR5, but she goes to another school, so you wouldn't know her. Oh,
Based.
God.
It's based.
And at the
Aegis.
end of the day,
yeah,
like my point is, I don't give a shit. Like if it has bad ECC, it's not showing up in the results, so I don't care. I don't care. I don't fucking care. And it doesn't. It doesn't. He's just wrong. Like even if he was right, which he's not, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But Aegis, electromigration means that 12-volt OCP is important.
Ait, is Popcorn the one that says that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Holy shit! Wait, is Wings a Popcorn alt?
What the
Holy
guy with
shit,
the
dude! I just had
nutsack as a profile
I just
image?
had a huge brain moment, dude.
You mean the guy with the nutsack image? Yeah.
Wait, Wings is a Popcorn alt?
Which yeah, let me find it.
Holy shit! That's why he was saying I'm the guy that like bought a different SSD and thought that makes so much sense now. Oh my god.
Why does he think like is he talking about the time that like you got confused about the Centon MP Essentials?
No,
'cause,
no,
like,
no,
you read the wrong data sheet.
I bought a TC Sunbow, right? And he thinks that there's two variants of the TC Sunbow, one with a plastic shell and one with a metal shell. And he thinks the one with the metal shell is higher quality and it has SM2258 with DRAM, whereas the one without the metal shell doesn't. But then I made the point to him that, first of all, the metal shell variant has been replaced by the plastic shell on all North American retailers, and even on the AliExpress page, I contacted the seller. I contacted the TC Sunbow store, the manufacturer themselves, and they said they don't use DRAM anymore, okay? So it's not a thing. Like, he's like, oh, you know, you bought a different SSD, and, you know, you're dumb. Like, you bought a different SSD, and you think it's like for a different thing. And I was like, no, it's not. The TC Sunbow is irrelevant now. It's irrelevant, period. They don't make DRAM TC Sunbows anymore, okay? I literally talked to the manufacturer. He's stupid.
Yeah, 12 volt OCP is the beginning area of the circuit tool with oh, he's saying words, high current density.
Yeah, no, he, like, I can't believe I'm so stupid. Wings is a popcorn all. No wonder. I was like, holy shit, this guy's a dumbass. Wings said he's like doing a computer engineering degree, and you know he's spitting all this knowledge everywhere. The first time I met Wings, he was an alt in Build a PC, and he was talking about how the TC Sunbow is still good, and I was wrong, and like power supplies need electromigration. And the thing is, no one asked.
Power supplies need electromigration.
Not electromigration. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's a danger, whatever. Literally, no one asked. No one asked.
Those electrons aren't gonna migrate. I'm gonna make them migrate.
No. Listen. No one asked. No one asked. No one was talking about.
It sounds like you're talking to the person who just joined. They just know.
Look. No one asked this guy. No one asked this guy about power supplies. He just brings it up randomly. He brings it up totally randomly.
I'll tell you. Just post it. This Aegis is going crazy. He's mad.
I don't know. He's just
post it. Put him voice chat.
Put it on pre-builds and laptops.
No, put it in. Oh, you're going on pre-builds. Build it yourself. You're smart enough. You can do it.
No, it is. It is. Just open it.
Right now, Aegis is like.
Oh my god, this is a virus. Oh, this is cringe. It's cringe. It's cringe. It's cringe. It's all I have to say for one. All right. Let me get started. I'm going to explain this why this is cringe. So I'm pretty sure this motherboard doesn't even have a compatible BIOS for the CPU. So like you're going to be fucked. It's not going to work for like another fucking 2 months when they make a BIOS for that. 2666 megahertz RAM. If you understood how the FCLK works, you're entering fucking IO die to CCD latency city. Oh, the fucking FCLK is gonna be like 1333. You don't want that. All right. Anyways, 970 EVA. All right. This is like, what is this? There's fucking better SSDs for cheaper. You know, get SK Hynix P31 Gold moment. All right.
I changed the motherboard. I changed the CPU. And I
I'm pretty sure this power supply is like bad. I mean, I don't know actually. The Thermaltake Smart Series is kind of convoluted. Cubics probably knows more. I know this isn't the group regulated one, but this is probably like double forward or something. I'm just like fucking guessing. It's double forward. That's a hot guess.
Can I also just tell you that
I'm thinking of playing mostly FPS games. Okay, then genuinely consider getting a 1080p.
All right. Well, the people gave you this, but they clearly those people suck.
How do I choose the motherboard that's best?
To an ATX. I changed it to an ATX.
My bad, guys.
It's very easy to choose motherboards, okay? You literally just pick the cheapest board that is compatible with your system, has good enough VRMs, which is kind of difficult to determine, but you know, that's most boards, and then has the features that you're looking for. And that's it. That's it.
You know, I'm just going to make the list. I'm going to make the list in PC Part Picker. It's in Australian dollars, which are worthless. Australian money is actually worthless. Like I just want to put that out there.
Did I make you a list like yesterday, Onion? I swear I made you a list like yesterday, Onion.
Yeah, wait, are you making me a list?
Yeah.
Can you type out what you said?
Whoopity long, John.
I want the Ryzen 5 in there, and I want the RTX 3080.
Okay. I mean,
because we're online, you can get them.
Okay, so
go find that's actually ongoing.
If you're playing mostly FPS games, then yeah, genuinely consider getting 1080p high refresh rate. You looked at mine. Don't think you made a list though.
Quality,
okay, Onion.
Like Flight Simulator.
When do you need this PC by?
Flight Simulator is terrible. Go become a real pilot. That's all I have to say.
Wait, what do you mean the code link on?
Are you taking a shower while you're talking?
Yes.
No, he just has noise.
Oh, you are? Okay, that's fine.
Actually, Cubics actually lives in a submarine, and they're having a leak right now. I know because we live in the same submarine. We stole a Typhoon class.
All right.
And need a new CPU motherboard.
All right. R.I.P. Cubics.
Be doing pretty heavy Lightroom and Photoshop and some video editing.
So I was gonna get it water cooled, but the people at the place I'm buying it can't do that.
Go to Micro Center.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I just realized
there's no like inherent benefit to water cooling mainstream chips unless you there's no inherent benefit other than looks.
Dude, what about the CPU?
Super crucial question, guys.
What are you upgrading from, by the way? Ian.
A 1660.
Not talking.
So it's a big step. Oh, okay.
Just with this money, you could become a real pilot and not play Flight Simulator. That's a better option.
Yeah, but crashes have less repercussions in Flight Simulator.
Get good. Don't eat shit and die.
Don't eat
shit. Dude, I'm 13, turning 14 in like 8 days, so I don't
Alright,
think
Onion,
they're
I'm
gonna
gonna
let
have
me.
you just fill out this form and ditch your old list, because I think I saw your old list earlier. I was not impressed
How
by
did you
it.
get this money then?
Does the
Selling
PCI
crack,
matter if I'm using
drugs?
an M.2 SSD?
They get free
Just
money
look
in
up
England
excellent.
right now
No.
because of COVID.
M.2
Is
slots.
Australia, England now?
M.2 slots are almost
Australian. No, I
always
have a job.
Same
quad
point.
lane.
I do the phones at my mom's company.
Okay. M.2 slots are almost always quad lane. Ian, okay, you're in Canada. We're gonna do 10400.
So would be able to send me that when you're done.
Yeah, okay, here.
And I also wanted to have like a good motherboard because the one that they gave me for the PC I got right now is so bad.
How do you know your motherboard's bad?
No, because I got off the same company and they gave me like the stuff they have heaps of shit.
Scythe asks, is it better to get an AIO over an air cooler? The only good reason to get an AIO if you're on a mainstream platform is to
You've got a 9900 KS, and you're gotta go balls to the wall.
Why? 9900.
no, it's
I'm
if you're
getting... Yeah?
no, just buy the list I made you. It's
I
good
hope you have
stuff.
an
Asking
SSD,
questions.
Ian, by the way. Yeah. Power supply, sure, we'll do that. Legotep not in
I'm
Canada.
so happy I talked to you guys before I was gonna buy this because Joe was about to just buy this and like I knew it was in.
All right, Scythe. So basically, why should you get AIO over an air cooler? Is like if you like how it looks, and then like if you don't really care about looks, just go buy Scythe Ninja 5 or a Fuma 2. That's literally it. Or like an id cooling SC224 XT. All right, we get Jaeger Bomb 12. The answer is what PSU should you get? The answer is a good one. All right, that's it. That's all you need to know.
What exact power supply should I get for the parts listed? List your parts again. So if it's quad lane, I need an X4. No.
Oof, B550 F. Oof.
The M.2 SSD that you get has, you don't need to look. The motherboard or the slot or whatever you choose on the PCI side of things does not affect what SSD you choose. You do SSD first. Motherboard is downstream from that. So pick your SSD
I already
first.
did. I pinged you.
And then plug it in, because like, you know, any mainstream SSD is going to work with any modern mainstream motherboard, whether it's PCI Gen 4 or not, or PCI Gen 3 or not, or quad lane or dual lane. Reverie Pebis, yes, Pebis. Does that motherboard have NVMe if I choose to get one later? Yeah, it does.
It's good enough for the processor, and that's really all that matters.
It only uses 400.
That is not a very good list, Jaegerbomb, but
yeah, 5600X plus RTX 3080 actually doesn't consume that much power. One of the main concerns is the transient response or the transient
Wait,
loads
list my
with the
questions
3080.
here. Yeah, list them here. Just type them out.
Alright, I just activated my Windows. Thanks a lot.
No problem, dude.
Appreciate it.
The RAM is fine. It's 3000 megahertz. It's better than what you had before, and honestly, it's just cheap. I mean,
if you're new to this channel,
Normally, I don't.
I am streaming this channel on Twitch and YouTube. So if you say
Aegis is streaming, everyone. Aegis is streaming. Alright, so like, I mean,
You're gonna be recorded in the government database.
Yeah. Anyways, like it's the RAM's okay.
To get a Windows key from Scythe. I think I've said this to you before. But when you're done with your build, DM me.
I don't know.
I can
You
help
could
you
buy
activate
this RAM
Windows.
3200, but honestly, it doesn't really matter. Scythe, did you actually read the server rules? I recommend you get the Windows key from Windows, or just don't buy one at all. Read the server.
From Mr. Windows himself.
Get owned, liberal.
Would be. By the way, this is my dream PC, so doesn't
So Jaeger, your power supply.
I mean, that's whatever.
I guess I'll give you a power supply.
Anything really.
Could I just upgrade my motherboard to whatever, like from that?
As long as it's compatible, yeah, and as long as you're not buying X570, all right. If you're buying X570, you suck. Here's a Word document.
You suck. Here's a Word document.
Are you able to like? Because I want a little bit of RGB. I don't want it to be like fucking.
Dude, make a fucking Google Doc, dude. No one wants to download your shit.
Hey, crucial question. So I'm trying to flashback a 550 mortar, and I put it in FAT32, named it MSI ROM. Like, what the hell do I need to do to get this thing flash up to date now?
Read the manual. It says there.
Yep.
I've tried it. Like it's in the BIOS flashback
Warning
slot.
free
I've held
user
it down
never
and it
warned.
just keeps going.
Is that true?
Solid red.
Hold on.
Hey, do you need Wi-Fi in your grill?
Untrue.
You didn't say the magic word. Jurassic Park reference.
You need Wi-Fi? Do you need
Holy shit, that
Wi-Fi?
is a
You
really
need
old
Wi-Fi?
one.
Me?
Yes.
You didn't say the
Yes,
magic
I need
word.
Wi-Fi.
All right. Well, if you want
I need-
RGB, the motherboard with RGB,
both-
then
both have been
you know,
parted.
I'll throw in. You want RGB RAM? Is that like a thing? Like you just like
Both,
funny lights,
both of your
right?
warnings have been parted.
RGB motherboard.
All
That's the one.
right.
If you want
no problem,
RGB
dude.
RAM, go with the
You live in
Trident
Australia?
3200
Fuck,
CL14 or the Ballistics.
Well, yeah, dude, because they're gonna fucking overclock their RAM because they're based like that. They're gonna fucking buy the B-die kit and overclock it, which is the only good reason for buying it. Shut up, Tony! I'm so mad right now. Oh.
Get a MSI motherboard and do the try it and see if it'll go to it. It'll overclock it for you.
Dude, I'm gonna actually get back on alcohol because of you, unironically. All right, let me.
Don't do. You know what? If you're in recovery, don't do it. I'll do it for you. I'll
Based-
drink your alcohol.
Who sent the
I got vodka, bourbon, tequila, and beer. You
Yeah, I
just tell me
can't. I
what
don't
to
even know what
drink and
the
I'll do
fuck
it for
everyone's
you.
talking about. I'm about to like relapse on my ketamine addiction if this keeps up.
Fuck, RTX has better resolution capabilities. This Whaley dude is so. Oh my god. I look away from build help for 10 minutes and this is what happens. Jesus.
I'll go
Christ.
regulate.
Guys, will B550 support an Athlon? Just a
Uh,
BIOS update.
if it's a Zen 2 Athlon,
Zen
do
2
those
Athlons are
exist?
not a thing right now.
A 3000G, I think. I don't even know what the fuck.
That's actually
I think
Zen.
that's Zen Plus.
That's Zen.
So I'm gonna go have to pull
That's like
my
normal Zen.
1600. No shit, a 550.
Okay, here's RGB
1600
motherboard. Here's RGB RAM.
B550 can
Profit.
actually support Zen and Zen Plus, but you need to do some modifications, which you probably don't want to do.
Do
So
you
like
upgrade
whatever.
it?
I just need to
yeah, they have
flash
lights
it
now.
to update to Zen 3. That's all I need.
Just use flashback.
That RAM be running fast?
That's what I'm trying to do, but it won't work.
3200. That's during the sweet spot of speed. You don't want to go too fast with RAM on Ryzen, or else you start entering Infinity Fabric hell. And I mean, well, that's more above 3600.
Rev?
You
I
start to
didn't
enter the
you
Infinity
reckon
Fabric hell.
Fuck it.
And you reckon this is like a good dream build, or that's like trying to build my?
I mean, yeah, it's good. It's got parts. It goes fast. You know, if you want an aftermarket CPU cooler, like you know, you don't know, go buy a NID Cooling SC224 RGB. It's got funny lights. Oh my god, that's so price gouge in Australia. Never mind, don't do that. Jesus Christ. Actually, never mind. 65 Australian dollars.
Gouging. It's just Australian price.
Well,
that's still pretty high.
For 5600 is 3600. C16 is that's fine.
Is the motherboard good?
1000.
Yeah, I mean, it's got like good VRMs. I don't know. It's got like 5 USB-A ports. That kind of pisses me right off. But honestly, who gives a fuck? All right, like
Alright,
I
Onion, we're
just
gonna
like
make you a
punch
list.
walls when you run into USB ports and send MSI the bill. That's what I do.
You probably have a warning from before, right? Like on the old bot. Not that we care about those. But if you're actually
Anybody
pure
else
warning
got
free, I
Corona?
would be very surprised.
Can this
Very,
only
very-
hold one what's it called slot? One GPU.
I mean, there's like
Technically?
like if you're looking at multi-GPU, like I don't know what the fuck you're doing, because that's like irrelevant on like 20 different scales. Like gaming doesn't benefit from multi-GPU. There's like some losers that like render like 8K footage, like they're complete jumps, and they use dual GPU.
What?
All right.
So you guys want to hear something funny? You want to hear something that's
No,
really
you edit 12K Fortnite footage.
That is not where
No,
You're
Oh,
lying.
relatable.
the GPU in this PC that I'm buying, like building right now, costs more than the PC I have right now. Pretty sad.
That's I don't know. Get good. Stop being impoverished.
Thank you, Whoop. I will now lift
Hey,
myself up.
that's a good piece of advice actually. Get rich and building PCs.
Literally, if you do not have a Corsair AX1600i, by definition, you are poor,
You are poor. Yeah, you are poor.
impoverished.
Get a job,
Not-
man.
It's time to
Not
get the
poor,
pallet
just
Duo
not like
3060
Bezos rich.
buggers.
Are you poor shaming?
No,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just a fact. They're just poor.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yes.
Thing. Everyone.
Nothing wrong with
Yes.
being
You
poor.
know,
It's just they're
this
poor.
doesn't sound right.
That's all it is.
Is there a white version of that motherboard, dude? The one that you sent me?
No.
Guys, I'm about to lose.
Oh my god,
one
we're going to white motherboards now. And I have to go and I have to find a white mother. I'm just gonna give up.
But he's gonna yeet himself.
I
Just get a
hate
550 mortar.
Oh my god, shut up. I've had one in the lab and it's an okay board, alright? I'm gonna cut you that. But like I mean it's not even white, it's silver. I've literally owned 2 of them, Pony, alright? You don't need to tell me about the B550 mortar, alright? I got one and I tested it, alright? It was okay, and I returned one because the one I got was fucking faulty. It posted
How
like
did you flash the BIOS? That's all I need to know.
I didn't
And then I'll
fucking
leave
flash
you all alone.
I didn't flash the BIOS. I'm Zen 2 for days. Go buy a Zen 2 chip. Just stop being poor and go buy Zen 2 CPUs.
Do you know about the dual
Wouldn't
rank
that make
versus
me
single
rich
rank
if I'm on
thing?
Zen
Dude,
3?
you shouldn't care
Actually,
about dual
Zen
rank.
2 is more expensive right now.
Don't worry about dual rank. Also, Scythe, I told you I will help you choose your parts later when you get your shit. Okay? When you get the whatever it is that you're trying to get, 3060 Ti, 3080, whatever.
Oh my god, am I gonna have to recommend an ROG board because the B550 Steel Legend doesn't have BIOS flashback for a white motherboard? Oh my god, I'm actually about to recommend a white motherboard. Holy crap.
Oh god, no, don't get either.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna recommend a white ROG motherboard. Aegis, you're gonna have to ban me after this one.
Oh, this guy's advice is so bad. Oh,
Actually,
I'm actually crying right now. Stop.
It
Oh
doesn't
my
have
god.
Wi-Fi though.
This Whaley dude, I gotta get him to stop. His advice is so bad. Holy shit.
Crazy.
Dude, oh god, Jesus Christ. You just told people to get a 3600X, 2700X, or 3700X. Jesus Christ, dude. This Whaley dude, I can't.
I'm actually crying. This is so
Fucking
sad.
can't, dude. This guy's advice is so bad. Oh,
Should just
I
ban
even
him.
know that's bad.
Just
I
warn
wish I
him 5
could-
times.
I wish I could.
Yes.
Actually, you should ignore
Just
that.
warn him 5 times, and that's a ban.
I wish I could mute people for giving bad advice, but that goes against. I can't. Fuck,
Yes.
dude.
You
That
just, you
should
got
be
it.
the rule.
You got rule 7. You got rule 7, man.
Just buy the list. Just stop complaining,
Aegis.
buy the list.
Aegis.
Is there any
That
white
hurts.
graphics cards on the market?
Yeah.
Not good ones.
30.
Oh my god, just say it from the beginning. Just be like, I want my computer to be white. Or that way it's like just,
Oh,
If you
yeah.
already
like,
have all your
I want my
parts, then why are you
computer to be
concerned about
white.
dual rank versus
another
single rank?
200 Australian to get a
white
white
lights.
baby. So like that's interesting. Now you're gonna get white
White
rank.
lights.
Oh my god, now you're gonna get
God,
white
no,
rank.
stop. These are so stop. Oh god, stop.
He's losing.
Oh,
he's
he just
losing it.
recommended a 3600X to someone point blank. Okay, holy shit, dude. I'm gonna vomit, dude. Oh my god, this guy's oh, his advice is so bad. Oh god. I haven't seen advice this bad in a while.
Just got 3600 stock.
Oh, all right.
Okay,
I'm getting a warning. Adios.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. No, they're not. No, they're not. Oh, stop. This advice is so bad. Please join Build Advice 1. I can't bear to type this out. This is so bad. It's so bad. Oh god. Oh god, please. I really need this guy to join voice. I don't want to shit on him,
Those
but
are some
still. Oh
awfully
god.
orgasmic sound.
Aegis, please
Aegis,
help me
I'll
develop
spell
a
your
time machine
name.
so I can go
Stop
back in a couple
making
years
it.
and get
Can
the
you,
performance.
can you not make it weird for once?
I'll make a time
Fucking
machine
hell,
Didn't
bro,
even
just for
send
you.
me
I
the
got
white
you.
motherboard, dude.
Yeah, because there's no fucking white AM4 motherboards with Wi-Fi, and then you have to go buy a Wi-Fi card. And I'd argue that's more ugly than having
Get,
you make.
just get the cheapest AX200 Wi-Fi 6 card.
I'm actually
That's all
gonna
you
have
need.
to. All right, I guess I'm.
What if I just use Ethernet? What happens if I just use Ethernet?
That's what you should be doing. Why wouldn't you just do that?
Oh my god.
Wait, so I can get a white motherboard if I use Ethernet?
Actually, does this you? I mean, yeah, you can also just buy a Wi-Fi card. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh fuck! I just broke.
Oh my
I just broke.
god. Oh, this guy unironically recommending 3600X and 2700X. I want to fucking. Oh, I want to gut myself. I'm gonna gut myself. I'm
Wait,
literally
who?
going to
Don't do that.
disembowel myself. Holy shit.
If you do that, the terrorists win.
I'm going to literally disembowel myself, dude. Holy shit.
Hey,
Aegis,
okay,
you can commit.
super crucial question. Has anybody flashed a MSI board using the flashback function?
No, I'm cool. Whenever I need to update my BIOS, I just I'm not poor, so I just buy another processor for it.
Okay, look, dude. If you're gonna just if you're gonna upgrade everything in that pre-built, you may as well just sell the pre-built, like at the time you're upgrading,
But
instead of doing incremental.
me.
Can I say something? Igis, actually, this computer, after I change every part, I'm going to give it to my dad because my dad only uses for reading papers. He has
Okay,
like
then yeah, just give him the
Get him a
PC.
Chromebook.
Just give him the PC straight up, and then
No.
the rest of it,
No.
Whippy, thank you so
No,
much.
that's more
Whippy, thank you so
expensive. No.
much. You
Alright,
just
so
give
it's
him the
okay.
pre-built
All I
straight
did
up.
was
Just
cost
give him the
you my
pre-built, and then
success of
build your own
getting off.
thing outside of that. There's no reason to like upgrade the pre-built and then
This looks so
grade
good.
it to. I don't know how you're gonna do that. Like,
Why would it be hard? I mean, I'm
'cause
just
you're
going
upgrading
to
it. You're putting like a
supply
GPU and shit into it. I thought you're gonna give it to your dad after, unless your dad needs a 3060 for reading papers.
No, after upgrading everything, I'm just going to remove some of the RAM.
Okay. Oh my god.
No, actually, I'm going to
thank
keep
you,
the RAM.
thank you, Kip, for joining. I need to get this other guy to join because the advice that I've been seeing in this channel is legitimately like it's vomit inducing.
So,
join,
can I
build
continue? Can I
advice
continue?
2, and
Awful.
I'll move you into 1. Like, I'm sorry. I don't normally react this aggressively, but it's genuinely awful. Like, I'm seeing this guy confidently recommend a 3600X and a 2700X in 2020, in late 2020.
He's not even smooth about it.
Like, it's just normally people who are this lacking in knowledge are not this confident, and it's a problem. It's a problem. It's not that bad. No, it's bad.
me and
It's bad.
Jim.
It is bad. Okay. I have
3600X
problems. I
is
have
pretty
problems.
cringe.
Okay. These are hundreds of other people's dollars, and that shit matters. Okay. It's not a small amount of money.
You should just be a sadist.
It's so bad. Jesus Christ. I can't handle it.
Can I continue what I was saying?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so after getting done with that computer, I'm going to just buy a new case and a new motherboard and CPU, and just move to the new computer. And this old computer, I'm just going to keep the RAM because it's DDR3. Keep the CPU
Well,
and
you
motherboard.
can't keep DDR3 on a newer CPU, so like.
No, I'm keeping the RAM on this old CPU and motherboard combo.
Okay, but I don't see why you would upgrade the pre-built if you're just gonna trade it out to a different system anyways.
I
Yeah,
mean,
just build a new
I got
system.
this computer for dirt cheap because
Okay,
it was
great.
from.
I mean, you said you're gonna give it to your
relative.
dad, so just give it to your dad and make a new build. There's no reason to. You're making essentially what is going to consist of like 2 builds at this point. There's no need to upgrade one build and then trade it out to another. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Just do 2 builds, or like
I'm
do
doing
one
this.
build.
I'm doing this. So let me see. After getting done with this computer, after adding a CPU, everything, so GPU, sorry, and everything, I'm just going to remove everything, just except the parts that were already in the computer, just to be used simply. And those
God.
new components, I'm going to move to a new CPU and motherboard, and just
Join the voice channel. I swear on my life, dude.
Wait,
Oh
babe?
my.
So
It's just a warning 5
Can you
times.
check if this is
Not,
good?
I can't. Oh my god. Do you see this advice, Rev? Do you see
trying
this advice? He's saying 1070, okay? See, it is shit
no,
tier advice.
1070
It's
isn't.
not.
Oh my
it's
God.
not acceptable. It's actually
Hey,
horrible.
can I fucking speak? I swear to God, Aegis. I will actually. I'm gonna take out your voice box.
Or
Aegis.
disembowel him.
I'm gonna disembowel myself, dude. It's actually so
Alright.
bad.
Anyways,
Where did he
oh my
go?
God, can you fucking speak, Alpha? Shut up.
He just ran away. Where did he go? I need to
Alright,
talk to him. I want to
no,
be nice
basically
to
this
him.
case has like is terrible airflow. Like all right, look at the front of this case. I want you to use common sense.
No, Ace, you don't understand. It's not outdated advice. That advice was never good, okay?
Yeah.
The 3600X was never good. Please. It's so 2700X was never good.
I recommend it to you.
I'm gonna send a message on the voice chat text.
Oh my god,
Yeah, well,
where is he?
with the,
Wah.
That
Sad.
work for this.
Keep the case I recommended. That CPU cooler, you should only buy it if you like
This
the
cannot be
looks.
permitted to
Let me
happen.
see.
Yeah,
Is this
that's why I'm getting it
280
for the
or is
look.
this 240? I need to check.
I cannot allow this to pass. Just
Yeah, dude.
if this
I
guy's gonna be a
want the
regular here, which he
CPU
seems
for
like he's
the
giving a
look.
lot of advice to people, I can't allow this to happen. Like this is such bad advice.
It's been here since
And then I
he
want
asked a
the case
question on the
fans.
19th of October.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah,
Kinda
another
dipped.
person
Hang on,
who
let
has
me.
asked the
Thank you.
question and
I'm
then
gonna adjust
proceeded
it.
to
Just
start giving
hold
advice.
your.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold
Just
on.
started giving advice today.
Yes, yes, my fellow gamers. So anyways, what CPU is good? By the way, this is what CPU is good. Like, God.
400.
You know the worst people. Yeah, those are the worst types of people. People that come here and are like clearly green, clearly new, and they're asking questions and they're asking for help. And then 5 minutes later, they're like giving other people dog shit advice. It's like, oh my God. Please, please never do that. Please.
Can't relate. Can't
Like,
relate.
I know that's a big thing in the peripherals community too. Like, it's like, you know, hey guys, what's a good gaming headset for like $200? And like 5 seconds later, some guy's like asking for help, and they're like, oh yeah, I saw this YouTuber and he said this is good. Like,
And 5
thank
minutes
God,
later,
dude.
they're telling you why the Phison E12 has 256.
5 seconds later, they're telling you why the E12 has bad ECC. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Okay, Kip, since you're here, since we're waiting for this wonderful individual to join us,
bye.
let's just go through some of the things that
Wonderful
Whaley has
dude.
said,
Like,
and let's talk about
good,
why
good.
they're
Like,
just
everything can
dog
stay
shit
on
advice.
this.
Because I've been reading for a while, and it's like I really can't stand it. So let's see. It's for his
On
first.
eBay, you may be able to. Due to the new 3000 tiers release,
Oh, he has a lot of messages.
able to find a decent price on a 3060.
This man's been
Oh my
talking
God,
about
if
30
I hear you
minutes.
talk one more time. What's up?
Whippy, will I need to get case fans?
Okay.
No. That's the answer. It's literally no. It has enough positive pressure that it doesn't matter.
Okay. There we go. First
can
thing,
you?
telling people to get
Yeah, you could put an extra
Corsair
exhaust fan in
3200
the
speed
back.
16 gig kits.
Oh,
Just
yeah, I might do.
general,
Thanks,
just
dude.
mediocre advice. Telling people to get B450 Gaming Plus Max in the year of our Lord 2020. Also mediocre advice. Not terrible so far. A 2060 is definitely good, but try and find a 3070. Those aren't even in the same price range. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Pallet checks out as a very large and trusted GPU manufacturer. I guess.
It's not bad.
I mean, I guess that's a little too far in the other direction of usually what most people go to when it comes to Pallet, but okay.
He isn't afraid of Pallet.
This guy doesn't know that the 3300X exists. He's like, I don't recall any processors called the 3300X. Okay.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't
Dude,
really exist.
maybe this guy's just a time traveler. Like, maybe he just came here from, like, 2019. Because his advice is, like, 2019 tier. It's bad advice for 2019. And now it's just, like, completely irrelevant advice.
Should come here next year.
He's typing.
Oh my God. I go for Corsair 3200 speed. Okay, that's whatever.
Can anyone help me out with a PC troubleshooting question?
Does this look like a troubleshooting channel to you?
Well, yeah,
I
no, but
looked
the
at it, I don't
troubleshooting
know.
channel's full of people talking about Cyberpunk, not troubleshooting.
Alright, that's
so,
really
I can
cool,
kick them
Dark
out
Lord,
if
alright?
you'd like.
Hey, Scythe, I just want to let you know. So, like, really just looking at your
Oh
list,
God,
I mean,
alright, he
honestly,
posted a
it's
list.
like,
What's the list?
the prices are,
Oh
like,
dear.
kind of reasonable. I mean, this
Oh dear.
AIO for that price is, like, whatever.
Alrighty.
However, what you did do is you bought the SK Hynix P31 Gold, which actually makes you based in red pilled, and, like, that's, like, if you, like, it's just a based SSD. If you buy a Samsung 970 EVO over the SKP31 Gold, you are actually an unironic racist, and that's about as much as I have to say. So
Whoopity, Long John, I have a question. How are you talking about the 970 when you're really spending that old CPU?
If you
I mean,
buy the 970 EVO, you're racist. That's
Oh,
that's
boy.
like literally as far as it goes.
That's commonly known.
Yeah, whatever. So if you already bought it, so I'm not
Red
gonna harp on it.
Dragon.
The
Red
cooler's
Space
questionable.
Dragon.
That's it.
Yes. Whoopity, if you're reading this, you are unmonkey. Unmonkey. You're AN monkey. Thank you.
Where? Who said that?
Why AN monkey?
Yeah, you're an monkey.
You're a monkey.
Dude, this guy is so based. He just said sorry. Oh my god, dude, I'm just gonna say based.
You don't have to talk, dude. Please. I beg you.
Scythe. I don't know, man. The AIO for like $83 is like, I mean, it's kind of whatever. I don't know anything about the ID cooling AIOs.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Okay,
it's
in
Mario.
the meantime, if anybody has a question related to picking parts, put it in voice chat text because I'm waiting. It's Whaley waiting room. Whaley waiting room. It's not good enough, dude. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Dude. That's fine. Okay? It's fine, but this is not an easy fix. It's not an easy fix. Get your pitchfork and torch back up your rear end. Hot. Literally hot. Quite literally very hot.
So many good hashtag Aegis dash quotes right now.
God. Is Intel 9700K good? Not really. I would say it's basically irrelevant at this point.
700K is more
Even if you
relevant.
can get it for $200 from Micro Center, I'd say it's still irrelevant. Because that 10400 do be existing though. 6C 12T over 8C 8T, boys. You know how we do it. Oh my god, dude. Oh, let's go, dude. 2600 and 570 for minimum settings, 1080p gaming. If you already own those parts, that's fine. I would strongly advise not getting a 2600 or a 570 though, if you don't already have those parts.
10100.
Truly a 10100 moment. Dude, I want to meme and get like a 10100 and then like do like 2666 C9.
Yeah, that sounds like a. Oh, I should do that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna buy B-Die. I'm gonna do that.
Fucking B-Die.
Dude, you know, B-Die is crap, dude. Buy Micron Rev B. Alright, it's just better.
I'm getting some Rev E coming, but my main issue with that is that its timings won't.
No, well,
Rev B,
Mario
I
is
can't-
posting his part list. Mario's a funny guy. Kip, no, the i7 9700K is not good. Deal with
Oh
it.
my god, he really did it. Arctic Alpine AM4. What a god.
I'm gonna put my ballistic
Can you
3600
please
sales.
join? I will be nice, but can you please join? Please. Please, I beg you. I won't even shit on him. Whoopity, if you shit on him, I'm gonna mute you, okay? Don't shit on him. We have to be nice to him. Okay?
What
If
the
he
fuck are you
joins.
talking about, Aegis? I'm not even paying attention.
He just has never. I mean, Whoopity has never bullied anyone ever.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bully him. Alright? Bullying him is mean. I only bully people if they bully me. And then I bully them back. And just T-pose on him.
Aegis,
You know?
I hate you.
Why do you insist? He just has a crush on you. If that's what it takes, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Can you read
It's
my
easier
thing?
for me to talk. I talk like 3x faster than I type.
They just say you want to profess your love for him.
Please, I won't be mean.
Can you read my thing?
He just doesn't waste his WPM on lowly mortals. That's low-key the actual reason. I'm adding, removing, changing RAM, power supply, GPU, SSD. After completing this thing, I'm gonna remove the GPU and power supply, add into. But why do you SSD? I understand. Power supply, why? If it's just like a random pre-build, then you don't need to change the power supply in your dad's build.
But I'm going to put the old one back and the new one move to a new computer where I use the same GPU.
Yeah, but then just do that to begin with and not replace the power supply. Like, I don't understand why you're doing this like partial thing. Just
I need some stronger wattage first of all because I'm
yeah,
just
I
putting a
understand that.
GPU.
I understand you're making another build with the new GPU in it, but like, why is there a need to put the new parts that you're getting in an old build? You can just make a new build because you're gonna do that anyways. Is the Patriot
but-
Viper Steel $80 3600 good value? No.
I would like to game as soon as possible, you know.
Okay, so you, the real answer I'm searching for is, do you have enough money for the entire build that you plan on doing right now?
No.
Okay, so that's what I was looking for from the beginning. In that case, I guess. I mean, GPU is a pretty expensive component. Like you sound like you're buying like almost half of the build. So, and you said GPU you're planning on getting like a 3060 or 3050 Ti or something. Like those aren't even out yet. So, if you're gonna
Yes,
wait,
but I heard they're going to be out. I heard that they
but
might be
we don't know
possible.
when.
So
We don't know
this is
when.
why
That
I'm
could be
waiting.
a month from now. That could be 2 months from now. So by that time, hopefully you have a bit more money saved up. And I think if I cut corners with your list, I'm sure I can fit an entire list in. Because I'd rather you not do this like, you know, pre-built slotting in thing. It's gonna be kind of annoying.
So the only upgrade that I should do right now is just get an SSD.
For your dad's pre-built, yeah, I think that'd be nice. And then, because you're gonna leave that in the pre-built, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
because I'm gonna,
yeah, because that's
like
cheap and easy to do. What's best GPU for 3070 under $300? Wait.
Aegis,
what?
I got bad news for you, buddy.
What's the best GPU for a GPU that's under $300?
Nah, he's not coming to VC. Aegis Whaley isn't coming.
Why? Oh,
He
I'm
said
gonna say
no.
no, as I said. Wait, no. Oh, fuck. You don't have to talk, dude. You don't have to talk, please, dude. You can stay muted. Please.
He's gone.
Why is he
He's gone.
scared? But why are you fucking? Why are you plugging my Twitch? Oh, you didn't leave the server. I thought you said you like left the server.
I'm based. You know, that's $40.
Pick AX 1600i profit. Oh my god. Subscribe to him for 0. I added 2 emotes. This is slander. This is false news. I added 2 emotes. Yeah, go check them out. I added an Aegis emote and I added the Night Blob emote, dude. Poggers. I mean CPU. The best one would be 5600X, but you know it's kind of hard to find. But yeah, objectively 5600X. I guess maybe 10600K in some regions, but like yeah, 5600X most of the time. Yup. Good emote. Yo, if you want an emote, be the change you want to see in the world, dude. I don't know what emote you like. Figure out what emote you like. You want to make Pepe La one of the emotes, then make Pepe La one of the emotes. Although that already exists, so like maybe not. I think it should be like original, right? Pepe La. Pepe La. Nice. Okay, stop trying to get a 3600 megahertz kit. 3600 megahertz kits are not worth buying typically. Yeah. Just get a 3200 megahertz kit if you want to manually overclock at Revy and then overclock it to 3600 or 3800 or 4000 or whatever you want to do. 3600 is worth buying. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. RAM overclocking is fucking cringe. If you think RAM overclocking is fucking cringe, then just get 3200 megahertz. Because if you're just gonna use XMP, there's no significant difference between 3200 and 3600. Okay. What's the difference between LAN Cool 2 mesh performance and RGB? I believe the LAN Cool 2 RGB has like a more closed front with like the 2 RGB strips on the front, and LAN Cool 2 mesh performance is more of like a pure mesh type vibe, which is like a P400A digital type shit. My Overwatch scales significantly with frequency. Even in Overwatch, 3200 to 3600 XMP is not big. Not big. I need 300 FPS to smurf in bronze. You're literally a bronze Battle Mercy, okay? You're a bronze Battle Mercy, and I'm pretty sure you don't need a high FPS for that. Actually, you probably do. You are shooting. Is 10600K better than 9700K? I would say higher viability, but 10600K and 9700K are both not very relevant right now. Yeah. I wish I got 32 megahertz E-die. Okay, unlucky. I only got the 3000 megahertz. It should still be like good, unless it's like 3000 C16. Then there's a chance it's not Revy. 3000 C15 is though. Dude, where did the Whaley go, dude? The Whaley he's not here anymore.
He's not doing it.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be real with him, okay? The reason why I would like you to join Voice is because I think that the problem with the advice you were giving is not easily remedied, and I would like to discuss some of the fundamental changes that have occurred since you may have last been helping people with builds. So I would appreciate if you joined. Does core number matter? Yeah, matters.
Can someone help me
with
my build?
Probably. Unless you're building like next year, then no.
No, I'm building right now.
Wait, are you picking parts or are you like literally constructing a PC right now?
I'm building it.
So you're literally you have the parts in front of you and you're building the PC.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, you can go to the PC assembly help channel. I think there's someone in there right now. Is there?
Okay.
Also, this really cool website called YouTube.com.
Oh shit, dude!
You type in
YouTube.com
how
time.
to
Oh no, he
build a
left.
PC.
9700K is more cores, yeah, but doesn't have hyperthreading. Doesn't have hyperthreading. I was wondering for a while if the PCIe 2 and 3 are forward and back. Yeah, PCIe in its entirety is forward and backward compatible. That's the whole point of PCIe, or that's one of the most important things about PCIe. Unbased. All commies are gay. Nice. Nice.
The other person in the build is also needs help.
No, I mean the text channel. There's a PC assembly help text channel.
Okay, so here, I'm gonna blow your mind. There's a really cool website called YouTube.com. Right at the top of your screen, there should be a search bar. Right?
Oh my god, the guy said he's gonna come
And-
tomorrow. Okay, you know what? That works for me. As long as he doesn't give any more advice between now and then. Okay, we went off the rails there for like 30 to 40 minutes. So does 10600K for hyperthreading? Yes, it does. 6 cores and 12 old threads. 12 good old thready boys. You know,
It
it's
is for
got,
you,
the
okay?
spool, it's got 12 entire threads coming off of it. You know?
This is like my granddad telling me I was a mistake.
Damn, that's rough. Dude, I saw a Puget Systems article. They said the 5600X has 6 cores and 15 threads. SMT 2.5. Big runtime.
Does it matter if I put
You know, Alpha. You didn't have to literally say that I was joking. Oh my god. Well, I wasn't joking, but still, like, you know. Jeez, that's so mean. Oh my god.
Does it matter if I put my static paper on top of my motherboard?
On top of your motherboard?
Or on the bottom, like I have the box.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
No.
No,
You know,
don't put
if you're
anti-static
talking about
bag.
the ESD bag, that actually acts as a very good conductor.
Yeah.
So
no,
don't do that.
ESD bags are they're basically coated with holes on the inside and have a bunch of electron excess on the outside. So when I say holes, I mean electron holes. Yeah, so like if the outside of your ESD bag is covered with electrons, so you probably don't want that touching your parts. That is how it be. That is the way that it do.
I'm confused because like I've heard that the motherboard's supposed to have like there's supposed to be a dot on the CPU thing, but this time it's different. There's like
Okay, dude, go to the PC assembly help channel, not the voice channel, the text channel, and ask for help there. Yeah, this
Okay.
channel's for like picking parts and shit, dude. Cool. I have a retro case I want to mod to a sneaky gaming PC. All right, so you're doing a sleeper. Yeah, if you have a question and I called you into this channel, type it in voice chat text. I think I can fill full-size ATX parts if I drill out some more airflow. It's
Answer
an
my
Optimus GX1.
question.
What I have on my list right now. I'll give it to my buddy for Christmas or something. You're gonna give your buddy a sleeper case? Okay, nice.
Space.
This is pretty bad. Yeah, this is pretty not good. 3060 Ti is gone in can. Aegis, when are you gonna commission an emote? Can't just steal ones from Discord? I can. I can steal the Nightblob from
You can
Discord.
do what you want.
No one's gonna care.
Answer
I'm literally
my
one of the
question.
founders of KB Gang. All right, no one's gonna care. And Prenny's probably given me implied license to Nightblob Gang. Okay. Chronic Lemming, when are you gonna buy these parts? When do you need this by? Can I put a cube of cheddar cheese on the CPU slot? Will it be faster than the 5950X? Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. I'm just going to buy them right now.
Yeah,
Bye.
just buy like a nice cube of Gouda cheese and like just put that in the socket. You got it, boys. You got it, boys. Let's go.
I wanted to work on it in the next, like sometime this month, because I think probably gonna be laid off due to the
I'm gonna say this is a
situation where
rule
I'm at right
too.
now.
I'm gonna say this is rule 2. By the way, if you have sorry, if you have questions and you're in the voice channel, type in voice chat text. So Fugax, Fugax. Type it in voice chat text. Just repost your question there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the guy who's like, all you got to do is stick with Nvidia and Intel since AMD is not good. I'm pretty sure he's trolling. So give him a nice little warn. I have a build that I can't find a good GPU. Everything's out of stock. That's a problem for a lot of people. Yeah, so your budget's $800. For an $800 budget, I would go 10100 or 10400 plus 3060 Ti. And because the 3060 Ti is very difficult to find, if you can manage waiting a bit longer, I would try to get the 3060 Ti. So try to get that for $450 or less. Anything is fine. Any 3060 Ti is fine at this point, even the Twin Edge. So any 3060 Ti, and then come back to me when you've secured a purchase for the 3060 Ti. It doesn't need to be in your hands, but when you have the 3060 Ti on lock and you've gotten it, you've purchased it, come to me and I'll make you the rest of your list at that time. Okay, BitBeans? Also, I'd suggest lifting your budget to like 850 to fit a 10400. Might become a gatekeeper of Bappo IDK. Are you talking about Nofox? Yeah, that gatekeeper shit is pretty whack. I already told him about that. That's weird. Weird champ. Are you really recommending 1080 Ti blowers to people? Oh my god. Okay, no. Delete this, nephew. Nephew, delete this. $420 1080 Ti, that's a blower. And no actual pics. Unverified seller. Yikeroonies. He just needs content for his stream. True. True. I mean, if I'm not doing anything, I just read like tech news or whatever.
Cool, third.
The tech news.
It's getting so hard to tell people to be patient.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, COVID really got us on the ropes. Asking VC, B450 Tomahawk Max and 5600 XT. What CPU? Not 3600. Don't get a B450 Tomahawk Max and don't get a 5600 XT. If you're planning on getting a 5600 XT, I'm assuming your budget is 800 or higher. In which case, follow the advice I just gave to BitBeans. So I told BitBeans the 3060 Ti, get that first, and then yeah, dual 3060 Ti is okay, but I haven't seen any like really good reviews of it, so I'm not. When I say really good, I mean like the reviews themselves, not the conclusion of the review, but the quality of the review. So I haven't seen any in-depth reviews of the dual 3060 Ti. That's a problem with GPUs in general. We don't get a lot of low-end model reviews that are good. So yeah. My budget in USD is about 1200. Great. So you're going to get like 10400 plus 3060 Ti easily. Okay. So I would try to get a 3060 Ti first. Once you've secured that purchase, come to me and I will help you with the rest of your list. I'm not in the US. Okay, then don't give me your budget in US. And still, if your budget equivalent is 1200, even with like currency conversion problems and like market changes, you should still get a 3060 Ti because I believe that should be still the best choice. Okay. Oh, what's up, Common Cleach? Yeah. So if you have a question, type it in voice chat text. What's wrong with the B450 Tomahawk Max? Completely irrelevant.
Yes.
Completely irrelevant board. Also, why is you guys not even in the voice call? Hold on. Join voice if you want to hear us answer stuff.
Maybe he's watching the stream.
Maybe. So if I went 10400 or 10100 for that sleeper build, what motherboard would you recommend? Literally cheapest B460 motherboard you can find. If you need Wi-Fi, DS3H AC. Is it true that Gaming X Trio for 3060 Ti and 3070 get very hot? Not from what I've seen. Aegis Sing Rap God? Lol. Yeah, B450 Tomahawk Max was never relevant. Was never relevant. So, just like how the B450 Tomahawk was never relevant. There's just cheaper boards that have similar VRMs, similar feature sets that are cheaper. So, yeah. What is this guy talking about? Drivers are gonna crash the system? Windows has default drivers, dude. He's crazy. Crazy, dude. Okay, alright. Stop spamming in every channel. This guy just posted his question in like 5 different channels at the same time. Yikeroos. How does this guy talk this fast? You know, you gotta answer a lot of questions, you gotta talk fast. I'm also justifying not typing by talking fast.
Aegis is actually the guy who like reads all the contractual obligations at the end of advertising.
Yeah, if you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, I can't fucking do it. Wait, hold on. I need the mesothelioma script. 1 second. Mesothelioma copy pasta. Okay. No. This is the wrong one. It's the mesobook.com one. Where's the fucking one? If you or a loved one was diagnosed with mesothelioma, fuck, I can't speak English. Fuck, you know what? I'm not doing this. Fuck mesothelioma. So the B450 Tomahawk Max is just overpriced, not bad. When I say bad, I'm talking about bad viability. So viability means how likely is it, or how viable is a purchase? Like, how relevant is a purchase? How good of an idea is a purchase? Like, you know, high viability means this product is a very good idea for purchasing. Okay? So before, like, overpriced means bad. It's like if the 3080 sold for like $1,200, people would call it bad because it's overpriced. You know? You know that thing where it's like there's no such thing as a bad product, only a bad price? I guess there are bad products like, you know, power supplies that are like fundamentally, you know, problematic for like all builds if they're like really, really bad. But then again, you know, I'd still take that for free if free counts as a price. Or negative. I'd be paid to take that. I bought a few 500 gig 860 Evos, but apparently I'm behind the times and RAID 5 isn't even a thing on new chipset. RAID 5 is absolutely still a thing, but no one uses like standard RAID these days. So, what's best practice nowadays? Best practice has always been 3-2-1. So, I don't know why you're using RAID 5. If it's for redundancy, yeah, do 3-2-1 first, and then as part of your online backups, you can use RAID if you'd like. I mean, if you have a NAS or something, you could use ZFS. OMG, I got it. And what motherboard should I get? You should get a 3060 Ti first, like I said, and then come back to me. And then at the time that you're buying, maybe AMD is more relevant, maybe Intel is. We'll talk about it then. Is Gigabyte Z390 good for Intel CPU? Well, Z390 would mean you're getting 9th gen, and 9th gen is irrelevant these days. Cool. Diablo Tech power supplies are worth it if you paid me $20 to take it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'd take an IED for $20 as long as it's not active. If it's about to blow, you'd have to pay me a lot to take it. You have to pay me enough money to shield myself from the blast. Alright, let's see. See, okay, this guy just fucking... He just comes back and he tells people to... He comes back and he tells people to get the 9700K. I can't. I can't. How much is obsidian? Like real obsidian? Just sit in an obsidian room? True. Wait, obsidian itself is actually pretty weak. Like in Minecraft, it's like one of the strongest materials, but like in real life, it's just volcanic glass. It shatters pretty easily.
Minecraft is really just
yeah. Minecraft is
an idiot.
It's frail as shit IRL. It has some like cool properties though. Like I know they use obsidian. Like it's the molecules are like really tightly packed or some shit, so you can sharpen obsidian to like a really, really fine point. Like I think they use it in surgery and like brain surgery to like cut membranes and then not have people bleed. Like it's so thin that it cuts on like the molecular level. There's like no tearing. It's like crazy.
Pretty based.
Yeah, pretty based. 3-2-1. 3-2-1 is a backup strategy. It's online, offline, offsite. I'll send you a Backblaze article that covers how 3-2-1 works. There you go. 3-2-1 backup strategy is the best because it's a gamer strategy, and we all know gamers have the best strategies. All right. Gamers know what is up. Gamers are very intelligent individuals.
Also the most oppressed race. Good motherboard for Intel CPU. Which Intel CPU?
Why did Discord keep doing this, dude?
This is a terrorist attack. RTX 3000 series is overrated. This is a terrorist attack.
A good motherboard for Intel CPU? Well, the only relevant Intel CPUs right now are 10100 and 10400 for the most part. So B460, literally any B460 board. Like you can get like the shitty ASRock HDV board. You can get the MA Pro. Both of them would still be fine. It would still be fine. I wonder. Hold on. I want to see how much current a 10400 pulls. I'm pretty sure it's like around. It's barely triple digit probably. Let's see.
It's 110 watts last I checked.
Hold on.
I think its normal BP is somewhere around 75, 80 watts.
1 second.
Can I tell you something?
Okay, they don't have voltage data here. Hold on.
Can I tell you something?
1 sec, dude. Okay, let's say I don't know what default wattage is. It's depends on the motherboard. So like let's say like I don't know 1.3 volts. Okay, let's say 1.3 volts. So under stress test, the 10400 and max turbo pulls 160 watts. Okay. And then normally it's like 140. So if we pull out the calculator here, is this whole system? Oh, this is the whole system under Prime 95. They don't do CPU only. Okay, I'm gonna need to check Tom's Hardware. Tom's Hardware 10400. Please tell me they reviewed it. Okay, good. Good. Wait, this is a leak article. This isn't even a review. No, they haven't reviewed it. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's like maybe like 100 watts then. So 100 divided by that. So it's not even triple digit amps. It's very little. What are your PC specs? I have a 3400G and it's all alone. It has no GPU. Homie. It's just chilling by itself. All alone. It's sad. Crying every day. Someone ghost pinged me in perif. SMH. Aegis Minecraft is at 10 FPS. It was at 3 FPS yesterday while we were mining. We were breaking so many blocks that I was just at 3 FPS. Are LCD monitors bad? Not inherently. Yup. Okay. Alright. So if any of you have a question, again, ask in voice chat text, or you can type it in my Twitch chat. Whatever suits your fancy. LCD is every gaming monitor ever. But Reverie, what about my OLED monitor? That's a gaming monitor, isn't it, Reverie? Aegis is Aorus Pro V2
I had
good.
made an OLED gaming monitor. It's expensive as hell, but
Aorus Pro V2 is fine. I mean, it's not a motherboard I'd recommend typically. Why the heck they reviewed WD Blue SSD and other no-name DRAM-less SSD and not review one of the few Intel CPUs, which are like one of the most important thingy thongs? A lot of reviewers skip out on like the lower end parts. Like, look at
Doesn't make them as much money.
the 10900K, right? 10900K, almost every mainstream review outlet has one and has reviewed it. 10100, there's like very few reviews. Very few reviews of the 10100. And most of the time for like lower end parts, reviewers have to end up buying them themselves because they don't get review samples. Because obviously, if you're a brand, you want people looking at your Halo products and reviewing that shit and talking good, you know, saying good shit about you. How's your knowledge on monitors? Could you recommend a cost-effective, color-accurate monitor? It's ultra sharp time forehead. Binding SSDs into a single volume? Nah. Aegis, I can hear things again. Aegis, is Aorus Pro V2 good? Aorus Pro V2 is not a board I typically recommend, but it's fine. Not a bad board. Why did I hear that the 10900K was so disappointing? I saw some memes like biggest disappointments. So disappointing, you use the word disappointing when you're expecting like something good and then you get let down. But I don't think anybody with a brain was expecting anything good out of the 10900K, so I don't really think it was that disappointing. But yeah, like we knew Comet Lake was going to be another Skylake refresh, and we knew ahead of time that the 10900K was going to be 10 cores and 20 threads. So seeing a Skylake refresh hit 300 watts under load from just the CPU, and then, you know, being very hot and being, you know, just not that great is not that surprising. So, you know, whatever. Yeah, 10900K was expected to be mediocre. Yeah, very few people are buying like high core count consumer Intel these days, and very few people should be, really. What would you improve on the Aorus Pro V2? The price. Yeah, the Aorus Pro V2 is a good board, but price. Is 10600 worth the price over the 10400? No.
Do you want to know a very cool and based red pilled story I saw today? Guy, he bought a 10920X. I was like, oh, you shouldn't have done. Like it's like, hey man, I need a PC Island. I was like, cool.
Cool.
And I helped him pick out the rest of his list, and that was it.
Nice, epic, very gamer of you. That is hold on. Join build advice. I'm gonna steal this guy.
There's a fucking squad in here.
We got the whole squad in here, of course.
There's a crew.
Yeah,
we got the crew in here, dude. Oh shit, you're Papa John. All right, sick. I saw you needed some explaining shit, so like, you know, if you need some shit explained, that's what I do here.
Bruh. All I know is one Christmas a few years ago, you know, I'm 22 now, but I was younger, wasn't in college or anything. I knew that I needed a new processor, so I didn't really research enough, got something, didn't fit with my motherboard because it's so fucking old. So I had to return the processor, and then I gave up because I could run Rust at like 60 frames and be fine. But now I'm trying to play other games like Cyberpunk.
Yep.
And I've got my monitor, the 1440p, because I wanted a spicy looking monitor. But I can't run shit at 1440p at max frames. So,
all right.
Especially not 170. I can't even run 60. On Cyberpunk at 40, I'm on low. I'm getting like Cyberpunk 40 FPS on low. That's what I'm getting. It's like no thanks.
Okay. What's your CPU and GPU?
I posted a screenshot in build advice.
If you're here, use voice chat text. Cause I don't see any screenshots from you.
Okay.
1440p high refresh rate gang. I'm not even part of that gang anymore. I have a VG240Y. Okay, I'm gonna try and stuff this channel a little bit thicker.
What does that even mean?
I'm going
getting
to
more boys in?
Kidnap individuals from the text channels and force them into this channel.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, kidnapping is pretty cool.
I like that a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was too clogged up, that channel over there.
Yeah, true. What the fuck is going on in the pre-builds channel? Okay, I'm gonna have to soft ban this guy. Okay. Yeah, the other guys are not so bad. Okay.
Also, the problem with making a PC right now is I'm not going to be able to get a fucking 3080.
That's fine. You could settle for a 3070 or 3060 Ti at 1440p. So for Cyberpunk at low, your weakest link here is definitely the CPU. Yeah. So, what should we do? I mean, how much money do you have to spend on an upgrade?
So what I was thinking is I could upgrade the motherboard and the CPU.
And the RAM.
Get some RAM so that I have 32 gigs at least. And then I could keep my 1070 run on low and then just wait until I can get a 3080. Because there's no 3070s either. And I'll eventually probably be able to get a 3080. So I was thinking maybe just upgrading my processor and motherboard would be enough for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So how much money do you have total for your upgrade?
Probably. I mean, I'm in college, scholarship, but I need enough money to live off of for a while.
Yeah, just
I'd
ballpark me. Nearest
like,
500.
I'm thinking. Probably between nearest 500, probably 1,000.
Okay. All right.
Maybe if I needed to squelch more, I could go over. Like I could go to between 1 and 1.5.
No, one's good. I'd actually sell your current
but I
list.
do want it to last.
I actually
a
wouldn't
long
upgrade.
time.
I would just sell your PC that you have now, because for 1K you can afford like a 10400 and 3060 Ti, like brand new. And the list that you have right now, you could easily sell that for like 500. Like no question.
Yeah, but the case is absolutely busted. Like
that's fine. You're selling it, so
the case is.
I mean, if you feel some type of way about your case and you want to like change it before you sell it, that's fine too. Cases are not that expensive.
You could buy a cheaper one.
Yeah, you can buy like a $30-$40 case or whatever. Yeah.
I could. I mean, you guys were talking about how my storage is fine though, so my storage I bought that SSD like pretty recently.
Okay, I mean, if you want to
And
move
then I
your,
also
your
have, I
storage
think I
over
have a
to your new build, that's fine.
750. Yeah, I don't know, because the only thing that's really worth anything that I could sell is the 1070, so I could just sell that separately, right?
No, I wouldn't do that if I would sell this entire thing as a package.
Why not?
The 1070 alone is getting a bit long in the tooth, and the market is kind of reacting to that at this point. So I'd say pairing that with a pretty decent, like, older CPU, especially an i7 from an older generation, increases market value. I'd say selling... There are times where I tell people to, like, part out their list because it's going to be more valuable that way. But in this case, I would absolutely sell your entire PC as a package.
And where would I do that?
You know, eBay, Craigslist, Facebook, Marketplace, hardware swap, whatever. Offer up, let go. Gumtree. How do you think the 3050 Ti will compare to the 2070 Super and 1080 Ti/1070? And by your instincts, how much do you think it will cost? I could do some math on this, but I'm just gonna use my graph because I'm lazy. PC. Hold on. I'm gonna show this on stream. This is cool. 2160p GPU value. Let's take a look. Oh, this is the older version actually. I should have made a newer version of this. Oh wait, I could just use Desmos. I'm stupid. Sorry. Let me log in here real quick. Alright, cool. Go to the graphing calculator. Cool. Let's go over here, open the graph. Okay, so based on my calculations, okay, let's see. So, I'm gonna assume that the 3060 is gonna land at $300. So, based on my current model, the 3060 is going to land at somewhere near, maybe 2080 level performance. That seems kind of high though, and absolutely, I only have the high-end cards here right now, and typically, as you add the lower-end cards, this trends downwards.
But isn't the 3060 Ti just a little better than the 2080 Super?
Yeah.
So wouldn't naturally the 3060 be just slightly stronger than the 2080?
Well, you have to realize that the 2080 and 2080 Super are very close to each other.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what about the performance comparison?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you my approximations here based on this model. But this line, like, if you remove the effect of like the lower end cards on like these blue lines, for example, they trend higher because lower end cards are inherently just lower performance. They're lower performance because performance scales logarithmically. So yeah, according to my calculations. Thanks Tadal for the sub. Okay, anyways. So 3060 should land somewhere around between the 2070 Super and the 2080. That's my guess. And then there's maybe going to be a $250 card or a $200 card. There's definitely going to be a $200 card. The $200 card will probably land somewhere around the 5700 or the 2060 Super maybe. Right? So maybe that's going to be like the 3050 Ti.
I haven't asked about the 3060. I asked about the 3050, dude.
Yeah, 3050
really
Ti. Yeah, no, I'm just going down the list here. 3050 Ti is probably going to land around $200 or something like that if that exists. And that's probably going to be like, you know, optimistically 2060 Super performance, but maybe 2060 level performance. And then moving down the list here, maybe there's going to be a $150 card. That's going to land maybe 1660 Super level performance.
If it would be $200, I wouldn't mind because in my country, the 2060 is like almost the same price as the
Desmos
3060.
Minecraft circle calculator. True. How do you 1070 is like 230 right now, Lamau. True. Are there any good 144 Hz 24-inch monitors for a good deal right now? There are okay deals, like we're talking like 170 for a PX248. But if you wait for the holidays and you don't need a monitor right now, there's probably going to be better deals at that time. When do you think they will all be out? How long did 20 series take to fully release on its first lineup? I'm gonna look that up.
Wait, what's going on, boss? You're answering all these other questions.
Let's see. List of NVIDIA graphics processing units. Let's take a look. So, GeForce 20 series. Launch date. So, the first 20 series card was the 2080, right? Okay, cool. 2080 was September 2018. When was the last card released? That was October. Oh no, there's 16 series as well. Okay, when was the last 16 series card released? April 2020. That doesn't
Super.
November 29. No, that's a super card. March 2019. Okay, so it looks like the last card that was not a super refresh was the 1650, which was April 2019.
Knew it.
So that would be 7 months. 7 months for a cycle, for an entire cycle. Let's see 10 series actually. So 10 series was the first card should have been the 1080, right? Yeah. So May 2016. Okay. And then what was the last card? The last card would have been like the 1030. May 2017. So about a year. So yeah. Probably
Not sure
like
Nvidia is even
middle
gonna
of
make
next
like
year if
a.
I had to guess. Yeah, middle of next year.
Not even sure like Nvidia is gonna make like a 30 or a 10 class
What
card.
motherboard do you recommend for the 10100? I already bought the Gigabyte Z390. Why would you already buy a Gigabyte Z390? Return the board if you can. Yeah, Z390 boards are irrelevant these days.
Yo, Aegis, what's Molex?
Molex is a power standard for peripheral devices, like some
What if
drives and fans.
connect by Molex? Is that bad?
Sorry?
Fans connect by Molex.
Yeah, fans connected by Molex generally can't be controlled. And are older fans usually, but yeah. Give your most serious answer to is water wet? I already did. Look, being wet is just being covered by fluid molecules. That's all it is. Okay? So if water can be wet because water particles can have water particles on them. That's being wet. Okay?
Oh well,
it's that
Aegis,
easy. Think about depends on your definition of wet.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it.
Okay, think about it. If someone, you said fluid, so if someone had mayonnaise on them, would you say it's wet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
wet.
Aegis, please help me before I fucking kill myself.
Oh, yikes. Okay. Well,
I know
we wouldn't want that.
nothing about. Yeah, well, yeah, I know nothing about what we were talking about. Do you remember who I am now and what we were talking about, Papa John?
I think you were asking about you had a 4770K and a 1070, and you're like trying
Yeah.
to upgrade. Then I told you to sell your whole build, and then we kind of stopped.
Yeah, we stopped, but we were answering other people's. I don't know. So first off, the struggle with that is I literally have never sold any of my used shit because this was
Okay.
my first build that I got when I was younger.
Mhm.
So I don't know how to go about that.
We can help you with that here.
Then
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that
It's
would
not
be
that
good.
hard. Don't worry about it.
So, but then the problem with that is that I won't have like any of my I won't have my PC parts, so I'll have to get like a full new build, including a new power source.
Yep.
And storage and everything, but I have decent storage and power source. I think I have 750 watt
Okay.
power source.
Let us know what. Actually, your storage. If you bought an SSD kind of recently and it's not garbage, move that over. Yeah, you can buy like a cheap SSD without DRAM. you could be a scumbag and buy a cheap SSD, or actually, you might even buy an NVMe SSD. It depends. But yeah, you might be just buy an SSD. You know, install unactivated Windows or something on your build in that SSD and then sell it, and then move your current storage into your new build. Unless you want to wipe your storage and sell it like that, but that's up to you.
I see. I have no idea. Like,
yeah. So tell us what
how
SSD
much would
you
it cost
have, and tell us what power supply you have. So SSD you can tell by using Speccy if you want to use that. You can also do Control Shift Escape, and fuck, I slipped my fingers. You can go to Control Shift Escape. You go to Performance. You go to Disk 0 or 1 or whatever your SSD is, and the name should be there next to the disk name. And then
okay, so it's a Samsung SSD 860 Evo.
Okay, yeah,
1 terabyte.
I guess I'd keep that. Yeah, I'd keep that, and then buy a new SSD, stick it in your old system, and sell it as a package. Yeah. Keep in mind though, you do want your any pre-built that you're selling, you do want it to work properly out of the box. You don't want to give someone an SSD with no OS in it, because usually people who are buying pre-builds are expecting them to just, work. So yeah. What's so bad about Molex?
I mean, there have been some problems
you
with
can't
my
control the fans.
PC. There's been some problems with my PC in the past though. That's like I don't fully understand.
Usually problems
it's
are
hard to
fixed by
even
reinstalling
explain.
Windows, so you should be able to.
Yeah, I mean, I've had BIOS issues before with. It's so weird. If I press my power button on my PC
Mhm.
at a certain angle,
Mhm.
I get like a BIOS like I have to reboot my BIOS.
That is
and
weird as fuck, but okay.
And I'm dead. And I fixed it by, well, not really fixed it, but I got around the issue by going into my BIOS, like when I launched the computer, going into the settings and having it launch a certain drive before another drive. It's so weird. If I launch from one
Angled
specific
power
drive
button.
first, if I launch from one drive, like if I
just cheapest B460 board, dude.
Yeah, it's extremely strange. So that I'm worried about selling it as a unit because it's got unknown problems. Like I don't understand the issues.
Like
you know
reinstalling
what
your
I mean?
OS fixes like 90% of people's problems. So, you know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you'll probably be good.
Yo, boys.
So,
I'm about to buy a used 1080 Ti.
For how much?
280.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
It's the best I can get right now. And
what 1080 Ti
homie,
is it though?
What?
What 1080 Ti is it though?
Founders Edition.
Okay. That's fine, I guess.
I mean, it's the best because like anything under 300, I can't even get a 1660 Super under 300 right now.
I don't know about that. 1080 Ti for 280 would be insane a couple years back. Yeah, because a couple years back, the 1080 Ti was like new. You know,
no
only
shit,
like 3 years
bro.
old.
Wait. I have a question. If it's Founders Edition, how the heck isn't it costing more than a regular one?
I mean, you have to realize that Founders were blowers on 10 series and earlier, so they didn't necessarily have higher value.
And it's an ugly ass. It's an ugly card.
A lot of people like Pascal Founders, so I don't know about that. Yeah, a lot of people really. That's like the iconic NVIDIA GPU design. I'd say the new ones aren't as iconic. Like absolutely, like the Pascal Founders cards, like those are what people thought of as like that's a GPU. Yeah.
Pairing it up with a i5 9600K, or an i7 9700K.
I would not do that, but okay. I think I already talked to you about this, so like whatever.
Yeah, you already told me. Get a 10400F and sell your motherboard or return it, which I can't. And is OfferUp's return policy good?
No idea. I've never returned